Cafe. Nostalgia, let the memories bloom. All these stories in my head are gonna make me go boom. Kick back and relax, turn the volume to the max, bob your head until you're dead. Yeah. 負けないワクワクワクワイ全てが好きだから Yeah. Kick back and relax, turn the volume to the max, bob your head until you're dead. Yeah.
Gonbauer friends, and welcome to the fall season premiere of the Otalku Cafe. We got a lot of new shows. We got one ending. We got a okay movie.
Yep.
But a lot of stuff, a lot of goodies. I am Matt, your co-CEO and your head chef, and to join me, my other co-CEO and our bartender. Ethan, how you doing?
As I groom myself on the air, I'm doing all right, buddy. I'm doing all right. My study clearly hasn't been going very well if I'm able to attend this week.
Yep. And you're going to have to figure out what to do for next week because I will not be here.
Yeah.
So either you do it with Chris or you make Chris and Starman do it together and you just monitor it.
The thing about, to peel the curtain back, the thing about like hosting with Starman is I enjoy hosting with Starman, but because he's so dub-centric, where he refuses to watch anything unless it's in dub for the most part, he's perpetually behind. So there's not a lot you can talk about with Starman during the actual season.
Yeah.
You can only really bring him in at the end of the season when he's caught up on everything, or eventually he has to catch up on everything. So he's forced to fucking suffer and listen to things in Japanese.
Right.
Fucking aversion, it seems.
Well, then it's just gonna have to be Chris.
It always just has to be Chris.
Yep, he's our only waiter. He's the only one that provides the service,
and he does quality customer service. How else can you wait 40 tables in a season? We'll count the animes as tables.
Exactly. So he always gets his flowers here.
Indeed.
He's a man of few words.
Indeed.
But a couple of news. One of the awards announcements. And for those that tuned in for our thing last week, thank you very much.
Yes,
for those that don't know how we do our premieres, it's basically the first time it's what they're about or the ones that came back. What's the arc this time? What we feel about it.
Mm-hmm.
And we ended off with the top 5 so far in terms of first impressions. And then the week after, we go to the actual reviews.
Yes. And the week after is where we're going to spend 2.5 hours on a podcast like we do every week here at Otalku Cafe.
Exactly. But we will. Let's just get right to it, shall we?
You don't got no news?
We got enough of the. Yeah, I'm gonna get to the news now.
Oh, you're like, let's get right to it. I'm thinking like, oh, we're just gonna jump right.
No, I'm gonna. Again, there's a few of them, so I'm just gonna get right to that.
All right, go ahead.
The light novel "A Gentle Noble's Vacation Recommendation" is getting a TV anime. No release date yet, but it looks like it's a. Hold on. Oh, good. No, he's a guy. Thank God. Adventure fantasy slice of life.
All right.
So that we maybe I'll see a preview. Oshinoko will end in 4 chapters. So the final chapter will be November 14th.
Based off of their adaptations and where they're at, I mean, realistically, we can get about maybe another 4 seasons. You think out of this?
2.
You think just 2 more seasons?
Yeah, I think 2.
Huh. Interesting.
2. I can see it ending in season 4, maybe 5, depending on what season 3 and 4 cover. So it's going to be basically like that. The manga Orient ends its 6-year run with the series. It had its final chapter last week.
Orient sucked. Having watched the first 3 episodes, I hated it and I dropped it. One of the few shows that I just flat out dropped, never even bothered to attempt to go back to.
Yeah, but it ended after 156 chapters.
Congratulations.
Hold on, I gotta read this right. Where's the English title? Freezy Ginpachi Sensei, part of the Gintama series, is a spinoff. Coming out in fall 25. So I guess Gintoki Sakata as a professor in the school. He's a teacher.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure hilarity will ensue for that one. The manga Kowloon Generic Romance gets a TV anime and a live action movie scheduled for 2025. Doraemon, the voice actress Nobuyu Oyama, passed away at the age of 90.
God, that's a nice life you live.
She was the voice of Doraemon, the current long-running series. Various health issues have caught on to her. She had a stroke in 2008, and she was diagnosed with rectal cancer in 2001. So she lived 23 extra years outside of that. Holy shit. Kudos to her. Long career. Condolences to her friends, family, loved ones, colleagues. She will be missed for those that watch the Doraemon show.
You know what I had a random thought of just this very second? Can you imagine voice actor heaven, what that's like?
Oh, that's like overcrowded, I think.
Can you imagine the animes being between all the mangaka and all of the voice actors in heaven?
They get the good shit, and we just get we gotta wait like very far in between for that.
That's gotta be nuts when you think about it.
It is
crazy.
It is crazy.
And then you got the people that, you know, God bless them, that passed away during the Kyoto production disaster. Imagine all those people like doing the productions and the directing. And then you got your mangakas and you got your voice actor, like pick of all your voice actors. And oh my God, they must have like just nothing but 5-star anime up there.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be glorious. So we'll review that in heaven.
We'll review that in the afterlife.
Yeah, we'll review in the afterlife.
I thought it was death till do his part, man. I guess death doesn't do his part if we make a show in
one of us will be going to hell.
Want to rock, paper, scissors?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Let's go.
1, 2, fuck you, I win.
Hey, no, I got a rock, so I'm crushing your finger. Ditch.
But moving on, Period and Asahi Production signed a partnership agreement. They will collaborate on joint projects, share resources, including personnel, with the goal of building a robust system for stable and high-quality content creation.
A robot system for high content creation?
Robust.
Oh, they said robot.
So they'll be doing future collabs together.
Okay, I thought it was like something with robots and AI. I was gonna be like,
no.
See?
No, Asahi Studios, people that did Gushing Magical Girls.
Because anime.
Yes. A lot of a few random ones, but it's mostly Period Studios. They're like the big one with Bleach. There's too many here. The Kingdom series.
Can you imagine people putting Gushing with Magical Girls content in Bleach?
Yeah, it could happen. It could happen.
Oh, good God.
Oh, good God. My Hero Academia has its final season in 2025.
Thank God.
Yeah, I think I can see it being like in the summer.
Another 2 core?
Yeah, 2 core starting in the summertime, yeah.
So what is it, 48 episodes, you think?
Like 25.
25?
Yeah, or they could just do the 13. They can. They definitely can. It's just a couple of fights left. That's really it. So they can't drag it to 20 episodes. They'll probably be a 1 core. Unless they do like separate episodes of the epilogue.
So I mean,
like half the season would be the fight, would be the war, and then the other half would be the epilogue.
Yeah.
They could probably do that. I don't know.
That's still like 20.
Yeah, I can see about 20. Windbreaker season 2 release date is April 2025.
That's another show that I want to maybe.
Yeah,
There's that
I will be watching.
that and Vanitas are the two shows in preparation for their 2025 debuts. I'd like to binge,
Right.
so that way I can kind of like catch up to that.
Yeah.
Because I was able to binge Gun Gale, but that's easy because that was only 12 episodes. But
Right.
these are both Vanitas and Windbreaker 24. So
exactly. Well, no, Windbreaker's 12.
is it 12?
Yeah.
Oh, I should be able to binge that then.
Yeah. Windbreaker's 12.
Okay.
So if you finish it before the end of the year, you can put it on your end of the year list if it wins anything.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So we'll see. Because I had to do that with fucking Windbreaker and Shangri-La, so I had to find a way to squeeze them in somewhere.
Yeah, I know Shangri-La goes beyond, and you're watching it and you'll talk about it momentarily, but
Oh yeah.
I know it goes beyond just like a guy stuck in a game, but it's like, I don't know.
It's SAO with the virtual reality.
Is it more like SAO?
Yeah, he's not stuck in there. It's just you just see it. He just playing games. He's the guy that likes to play shitty games. Like he likes to break the game type of thing, make them OP. He always starts with the lowest equipment. That way, basically sell it for money. And that's why he has like the bird mask and just pants.
Okay, because I saw that too, and I'm like, oh, it's a furry. So like,
no, he just
all the
wears
outside elements. Of
he wears the mask as an accessory.
Yeah, like all the outside elements of the show turned me off, which is why I never bothered. But all you guys ever talk about is how amazing the fights are, and I'm just like, I would love to see some fucking badass fights. So
I know there are plenty. So I'm like, all right, we're good. I'm in.
I think they'll do a season 3.
Probably.
Okay, so
it really depends on how they want to end season 2, or
okay.
there's enough material to make it season 3 right now.
Okay, well, TBD. Okay. Anyway, anything else?
Toho acquired G-Kids, expanding global animation influence. The G-Kids that produces the anime movies to get them in the States. So Toho will be a part of that. I don't know much about what the agreement is, like what's in it, but I think it's going to help out with more content become available to a broader audience. So we will see about that. I'm looking forward to it. Anime Trending had their awards a couple of days ago. I'm going to run through them real quick. Best Supernatural, Elusive Samurai.
Makes sense.
Slice of Life is Roshi Dere.
Okay.
Sci-Fi or Mecha, Nier Automata.
Excellent.
Romance, Days of My Stepsister. Mystery or Psychological, Oshinoko Season 2.
Okay.
Fantasy, Wistoria, Wand and Sword.
That's good.
Drama, Days of My Stepsister. Comedy, Losing Heroines.
It was funny.
Action or Adventure, Wistoria, Wand and Sword.
Okay.
ED, Oshinoko Season 2 for the song Burnin'. Opening, Oshinoko Season 2 with Fatale. Supporting female character Yuki from Roshi Dere.
Makes total sense.
Supporting male Melt Nurushima from Oshinoko.
Melt?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, the guy who was a shitty actor but grew in that final in that.
He had 2 episodes of Shine.
Yeah, they liked him. Couple or ship, Yuta and Saki from Stepsister. Best girl and Anna from Heroine. Male Masachika from Roshi Dere.
Okay.
I could see it.
I could.
4th place for anime of the season, Oshinoko Season 2. Third place, Roshi Dere. Runner up, along with Best New Anime, Days of My Stepsister.
Hmm.
And the winner, Too Many Losing Heroines.
Fucking stupid.
So let's see how many they won by. There's statistics. Heroine got 14,747 votes.
Okay.
And this is over the course of 10 weeks.
10.
Stepsister, 14,371. Roshidere, 14,348. And Oshinoko, 13,936.
So the top four is separated by less than 1,000.
Yeah, those four will qualify for the yearly awards, while Wistoria, since it's in fifth place, is the wild card.
Who's in the wild card so far for them? Do you know?
I don't know yet, but the wild card, only one can go in. I do have to look at that. The people qualifying for Best Boy, Masachika, Aqua, Nukumizu, Will, and the wild card is Yuta.
Okay.
E.G. from Pseudo Harem, Okamura from Seduction, and Melt from Oshinoko. From the girls, qualifying Anna, Kana, Alia, and Yuki. The wild card is Akane, Saki, Maria from Roshidere, and Rin from Pseudo Harem.
That's all fucked up.
Yeah, Akane only got 9,336, while Kana got 10,599. But she lost by 22 votes to Anna. 20
Both
fucking
first
two.
and second are stupid.
Couple, Yuta, Saki, E.G. Rin, Aqua Kana, Alia Masachika. The wild card is Aqua Akane and Masume and Lilisa. Oh, yeah. A few of these. No wild card for supporting girl or the OP. Yeah, that's really it. No, I don't know the whole wild card yet, but I'm sure it's some that we have seen. As I know, the ones that are already qualifying for the year. Let's see. Right now, for a year, it's 7 Time Loop, Roshidere, Class from the Elites, Data Live 5, Stepsister, Mushoku Tensei, Heroines, Konosuba, Girls Band Cry, Freein, Oshinoko, Solo Leveling, Apothecary Diaries, and Dangers in My Heart.
So Dangers, Freeing, and I think those are the top two right there.
That could potentially win.
Yeah, I'm calling it.
Honestly, yeah.
Those two.
That's your early predictions.
Yeah, 1 and 2 in whatever order.
Yeah. No, that's definitely going to be a fun one to see. Yeah.
We still have fall.
Yep. For the side awards, best animation is Oshinoko and Elusive Samurai because they picked 2 per season. Like the random was, it's a staff pick. Adapted screenplay looks like it was Stepsister and Heroine. We don't do character design, but it looks like it's Heroine and they only picked 1 for that. Okay.
You need to do character design.
I think that's gonna be ours for like a year going forward.
Yeah.
Original yeah, I'll see original screenplay winner. Huh. I guess none won.
Really? Couldn't give it Code Geass by default?
Or Mayanaka. Let's say it's a given one. I don't see it yet. It's not 100% updated. Visual was Shoshimin. Yeah, and Magical Girl and Evil Lieutenants. Yeah. I'm not gonna vote. I don't vote till near the end of the year, obviously. But let's get to our actual stuff. Do you want to do the reviews first before we do our separate impressions, or?
Yes, let's do that.
Okay. I did have a review that was for 2.5 seduction, but it's just more of a Nora coming out of her shell ordeal, doing a photo shoot with Lilisa. And we got our new girl that looks like fucking Marin, Aria Kisaki.
They should have had you know what would have been really
that
cool?
would be a nice collab. I would love that.
If they would have had her as like as an Easter egg. Have Marin and Gojo
that would be nice. But
egg.
no, she has the blonde hair. She's a Garu. Has like a hairpin type. But yeah, she's brand new to cosplay.
What's her face from Love Is War?
Yeah,
I forget her name now.
The maid, right?
No, fuck, not Hayakawa. Damn it, I forget her name. The one that does the Shika Shika dance. Oh man.
Chica?
Huh?
Chica? Yes.
Is the hairpin like that?
No, it has like a star on it.
Oh, okay. It's not like a bow pin.
Right. So yeah, she's looking for Noah and Lilisa because basically she loved their cosplay. She wants to find them till eventually she does during the middle of the photo shoots. Noah and Lily start doing the thing. Arya kind of invites herself in and talks about, and apparently she's like, I don't think she is serious in the cosplay, but we'll see in this week's episode. But overall, we have our fourth girl. We have a fourth girl in this somewhat harem. So there we go. It's always 3 or 4.
Of course, never fails.
It has to be, because no way in hell is going to be the fucking teacher. At least I hope not. And for Sengoku Yoku, still continuing on. Hold on, where the fuck are you? As I need fucking names. The Void people have acquired this giant cloud Kadawara, which is needed to basically unlock where Jinka is isolated in that one island. So basically the Void people are going to use this to basically defeat everybody. But they need more power. They need a bigger army. So they need more Kadawara. So which is those spirit creatures type of things. Doran and Mudo, they tried to stop them, but they failed while trying to protect the monkey Kadawara. But Doran got knocked out. So the Void people collect more Kadawara, and while doing this, Senya meets up with Doran and Mudo because Senya is looking for his father, who's with the Void people now. The 3 reunite because Mudo used to be the rival for Senya 8 years ago. So they all had to work together. So while it's going on the other side, Shinsuke is with Tsukiko and Hanatora. And basically, Shinsuke is talking about Shakayu, the one that got turned into stone. But it's not all roses because the Void people collect the Kadawara, which is there, including Shakuya. So basically, she's free from the stone, but now in their possession. I'm like, God damn it! So Shinsuke didn't notice yet because he wanted to go basically pay a visit to this stone. He's like, well, I'm coming for you too late. And he's like, what do you mean? They found out about the Kadawara being engulfed, and they see that the stone where she was in fucking is like in shambles. So the cliffhanger was Yaku on top of the cloud Kadawara with the transformation, with free from the thing. And it's like, God damn it. And that's it for my solo reviews. And why the fuck is Adam Cole a babyface?
Because AEW.
So what's the point of the Undisputed Kingdom?
So Undisputed Kingdom, if you notice, have been going babyface too. They've been shaking hands and kissing babies after matches lately. And then the other thing, which I saw was pretty interesting, they were like, oh, now that we got face Adam Cole, now we can get resolution to his other story that never got resolved, which is when the Young Bucks turned on him.
This is why I don't watch them every week.
I don't mind it, man. Like, you know.
Like, come what the fuck? Get him away from it. Like, it didn't need to continue. It was like a year later. Like, you had your chance. It's over. Move on.
I mean, they wanted
Like
to
with
go
Keith
back.
Lee and Slur.
The injury fucked it up. So
I know. As I said, like, just let it die.
nothing dies in AEW.
I know. Because there's so many stories that we can't comprehend. We don't get the booking science or whatever the fuck he calls it.
Booking science.
Whatever he called it in the scrum. The science of the booking. There's no fuck you.
The ratio of when you mix this couple and you put them there and you have this group and this group
and then they do these moves and that's
you
it.
grab an element from
This happened 8 years ago. No one's gonna remember it till just now.
And don't forget, we have to grab elements from different countries, so we got to grab an element from Mexico and from Japan, especially from Japan and the United Kingdom.
Caliber was saying 20 miles a fucking hour. You'll pretend to know. You just shake your head like, I agree.
The speed of light equivalates the mind of a professoul.
E equals MC fucking square, and that's it. Like, why?
we sound like the conspiracy guy from that show where it's like it all leads here. And he points to the fucking like map. It all leads here. Kenny Omega.
Yeah, so that's all this fucking shit. Okay. Okay, you don't have any solos left, right?
I don't have much this season, period. Really.
Okay. Alrighty.
Oh wait, you talking about solo? No,
like
not
the previous season.
No, I got nothing. Just Tower of God.
All right. Yeah, we'll get to that later. But there's apparently a new season.
Technically
is. My Hero Academia season 7. Two things really happened.
Yes. Two.
The first one, this was like 5 fucking minutes, and this will take less than that to talk about it. Toga giving Uraraka HPV, Hep A, Hep B, Hep C.
I told you. She drank so much blood. How does she not have any?
Yeah.
How does she not have bloodborne illnesses?
Yeah.
How?
So, yeah, I have no idea. But Ochako is bleeding out. So Toga takes some of her blood to turn to her so she's not naked.
No, she didn't do that. She turned to her so she has compatible blood.
Yeah. And then puts the needle back into her to give a blood transfusion. That way, Toga could die, so Ochako can live. And there's laying side by side.
Don't forget, she sewed up her her wound.
Yeah,
which was perfect, by the way. I don't know how she managed to like do like a perfect suture, like so damn flawless.
She's done this more than once.
She saved the life. I doubt it more than once.
No, man, like she probably has messed around with stitches or something to like make them heal. I don't know.
You know what would have been interesting, and I don't mean this in any disrespectful way for those, trigger warning, for those who like cut themselves, but it would have made sense from like a character design perspective if you would have seen her like with cuts all over because she loves to drink and suck blood and play with blood so much. If she would have been one of those cutters and you just see her with scars and cuts everywhere. Or do you think that would have been too trigger effective?
I think that would have been too much.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get where I was going. I wasn't trying to.
I get where you're going, but I think that would have been too much.
Okay.
Now the real meat of the matter, the only thing that really fucking matters. All for One versus All Might, or the beginning of it, because it's going to go into the next season with the final season. But All Might is now Iron Man. We see his actual Iron outfit. The animation was pretty cool.
It was badass. That was badass.
The creepy smile is like permanent on his face.
it fits.
I know with the mask, I know, but it's like, you know what? Just imagine that. Just him going to playground and say, "Hey,
I'm the symbol of peace and hope.
I am here." Exactly. Candy is here.
Come into the truck. I have that candy for you.
You want to ride my Lamborghini?
Hey, it was a sick car too.
It is. So, yeah, it kind of has the strength. It has the stuff of One for All, but the fact that it's a metal suit is still limited. But it still has those strengths and some of those abilities, like the Black Whip and everything, the float.
No, he literally took not only that, but he also took most of Class 1A's abilities and combine them into the suit, and they would just be like bolt-on additions where you had like acid, you had Denki's electricity, you had what's it called? I think it was what's her face? I forget, Earjack Girl. Like it had her like amplification, Bakugo's like linear explosions, like things like that. Like he took like a lot of class one Ignium's fucking like super fucking legs, like a bunch of people's shit, and he's like and he mentions it in the anime. He's like, oh, I'm class 1A, lend me your powers, lend me your strength. So basically, it's a quirk battle in essence between superficial quirks from All Might and the stored quirks from the ever devolving All for One.
Right. And you know what? He does try, but for the most part, it ain't fucking working.
Mm-hmm.
And All for One, he got trigger happy. He's like, because he sees All Might. Like, I have to kill him. He's the only one that's been a pain in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
Out of all these incarnations of One for All.
Mm-hmm.
And while being quirkless, he All for One stabs him with a fucking poison.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it makes him like regress a little quicker.
Yeah, because if you did it with the electricity and he did it with the Pinky's acid, it was poison. Yeah. And basically because they debilitate and they eat at the person, it requires Ari's rewind to go through, and the more he sustains damage, the quicker the rewind happens. So basically his goal is to hold him off and basically make him an infant. But so
basically cease out of existence.
Yeah, and
that's how long it's going to last unless he gets to Shigaraki, he's basically going to die regardless.
And it wouldn't shock me if he does.
Yeah. So it's just more of how many bodies is he going to take with him in the process. That's really where we are going with that. But the suit already gets damaged quite a bit from a few of the quirk abilities. Shields down by like 60%, damage in the suit. And of course, the battle doesn't end because it's a fucking cliff. And did you see the after credit?
Yes, I think so.
It's just All Might's card that Bakugo had that he carries with him, floated in the wind. That's really it.
Oh no, it was not floating in the wind. It was floating in like a pool of blood.
Yeah. So that was really it, and we're gonna have to wait a few months, 6 months or so, for the final season. I gave it like a 3 3/4.
I gave it a 4 1/4.
Yeah, like I said, the final episode didn't bump it up at all. It's staying where it was.
It was, and that's what I had written like in my review. When it's all said and done, like the principle of knowing that this wasn't going to end, like knocked it down significantly. Because if this was like the end all be all, like this was end game, like because that's what they're presenting it as, it's the equivalent of end game. And if it would have been end game, then it might have been like 4.5, 4 3/4. But because of the fact that it's continuing on another season, you have to kind of hold off from that perspective. And then, of course, as we mentioned, a couple of the cop outs that they did, especially with Bakugo's like non-death, that really was like a kick in the shin. That was kind of like,
again, it would have been great if you did that to like help protect Deku from Shigaraki, but
or let Bakugo die.
Again, they kind of already did that and they got badly injured, but again, it would not make sense if they did it again, even though you did that last season with the injury. But I was like, to save it or something. Like, I don't know. It didn't work.
It didn't dawn on me, like a plot hole. Like they couldn't give them like some type of like airy capsule, or if they take like only get one capsule a piece and they take airy capsule and it saves them from like certain death. Like just enough to rewind.
We really don't know how much. But we also really don't know how much control she actually has yet. Maybe it can only be a little bit, not.
She reversed Lemillion whole.
Right, but like how many times can she do that?
That's fair. So I mean, they could have given it to somebody like a Bakugo. He's pretty damn important.
Well, yeah, because only 3 or 4 of them are important. Maybe 5.
they're all important in their own like little
I
ways.
know,
But,
I
mean,
know.
when it's all said and
Like,
done, like you have your top 6, right? You have your Deku, your Shoto, and your Bakugo. Those are your top 3.
and
And
your
then
Shadow, Ida, and Ochako.
yeah, and what's her face? And Frog Girl.
Yeah, that's so 7. Yeah,
And Yaororozi 8.
Momo, I put Froppy over her.
I would put Property over her too.
Yeah, and Minetta's dead last. Hope he gets hit by a car, type of thing.
Why the fuck is he still around?
I don't know. They can't die. They can't fucking die.
He was useless in the movie too, that we're gonna talk about in a few seconds.
Yeah, we're not going to go in depth of it. We're just going to talk about what it is, what we thought about it.
Yeah.
My Hero Academia, you're next. This takes place season 7 before the final battle the second time.
It was literally the end of season 6.
Like after Stars and Stripes, but before that.
Was it after Stars and Stripes?
Yeah, because the after credit shows Shigaraki like passed out, and then he wakes up.
No, I think so. I saw the after credit, and I thought that was after the other battle when he was, because remember he's in the cave recovering.
But that's right. They also show Stars
Then
and
he
Stripes in the
goes
movie.
very briefly.
Yeah, that means they already happened. So this is when he took on like her stuff, type of thing.
Was it?
Yeah.
I just thought it was just like a thing of like, oh, here's Stars and Stripes because she's gonna be featured. Because this movie came out in prep of season 7 in Japan, did it not? Or did it get released after or during this season?
Who?
This movie. When did it officially get released? Let me click on the movie and find out.
The actual movie.
It released in August officially in Japan.
Yeah, when they were starting the war arc.
So to me, this happens prior to everything. So I think Stars and Stripes is still alive.
I still say this happens right after, but before that battle. But what you call it? We have Dark Might, or the Italian mob guy who
All Might cosplayer.
Yeah, who is so influenced by All Might. He saw his retirement speech. Say, now it's your turn. Now it's your turn. Say, I hear you loud and clear.
Golini.
Yeah, I saw this in dub. I'm sure you saw this in sub.
Yep.
Yeah. I wish they had Italian accents because they are an Italian family. And Chris Abbott, just do a little vibrato, a little bit of something. But no,
Pablo, you failed me again, so now you're going to die.
But it just sounds exactly like All Might, like no little different accent or anything like that. Like you couldn't mix the fucking two.
Yeah, the same thing in the Japanese sub too. There was a slight difference. You could tell there was a slight difference, but not much difference at all.
Yeah, so typical anime movie villain. He's the biggest threat for the next 45 minutes.
Yep.
World Conquest wants to basically get rid of UA to become this true symbol. His quirk is alchemy. All he has is like coins or like the money for like the mafia, because the mafioso can generate stuff with the alchemy.
But there's a special character that helps this movie in a lot of ways.
What's that Rose girl's name?
Anna.
Yeah, so it's Anna. She has a quirk that basically it enhances the quirk, but if you are officially like 1% compatible with her, if not, it's like a temporary boost.
No, it's not quite. So if you are compatible with her, it gets your quirk factor up by like a significant amount for a short period of time. If you're not, then that's when you get like sharp like bolts of pain and
you're knocked out.
It's like the equivalent of like Crucio in fucking in Harry Potter. If you get touched by that and you're not compatible,
right?
Like you're fucked.
But yeah, on that's the whole fucking premise. This is definitely the weakest.
It's the weakest in terms of the plot. I mean, everything else is kind of standard fare to a My Hero movie. The animation was awesome. The musical composition I thought was really good.
These fights also kind of dragged.
They did feel a bit long.
Like basically, we've seen these. There was nothing new about it. Nothing stood out. Like it's just something we already seen the show. Just Bakugo and Todoroki teaming up.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but not enough to like, oh, there's no new or badass combo. I liked Julio.
Yeah, he was good.
Yeah, him I liked. I liked his thing with the Ada.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't care for Dark Knights.
No, his family was useless.
Yeah, pretty much.
Except for the one person though that could put people to sleep. She wasn't that bad.
Yeah, she's the one that did more damage than fucking Dark Knight.
Seemed like it, right?
Right, pretty much. But she got taken out pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
If you're really big into My Hero, I guess watch it. But other than that, it's not. Really
And I wrote this in my review. Like one of the things that I always hate about a lot of these type of anime movies is they're not canon. I could, it would boost up every single movie significantly if they made this canon in some capacity, right? If you because they all in the movie, they go through all these trials and tribulations they have to overcome. You would think like they, that makes them better. You'd think they'd be able to tap into something that they might have done in one of the movies to be able to help them in their battle against the League of Villains and the resistance force and all them, right? You would think that would behoove them to tap into that, and it's just it never happened. It never existed in the actual real series, and that always pisses me off. It really does bother me because even if the fights are kind of like standard laissez-faire in a way, it's still worthwhile to give that as a foundation, as a building block to these fucking growing kids as they continue to be heroes.
Right. Still, the second one is still my favorite. I think if they did, you remember that fight, right, with Deku giving Bakugo the one for all.
That's the second movie.
Yeah.
What was the third movie?
What's that?
I've seen them all. I just don't.
Who was the third one? I don't know. That one was like another generic one. But if they had that, like Deku Bakugo against Shigaraki or All for One with,
Deku's final form.
I think that would have been the best ending like ever. With like they used it, but they used it for the fucking movie.
Oh, that's true. That's how they took down.
I would have loved it if they did that for All for One or Shigaraki.
Yeah, that would be.
That would be so fucking badass. And that way, All for One and One for All are gone right then and there together. That's it.
Yeah,
those powers are gone. But like, no, you use it for this fucking villain.
Yeah, but then Deku can't be the number one hero if he loses his powers because he has no powers. He has nothing inherent about it. So if he's all of his other sub quirks come.
Well, there's a superhero suit now, so.
Okay, we're gonna make him fucking Spider-Man.
No, I'm saying like, I want to give him his own suit.
Nah.
But I gave it a 3.5. The movie.
I had originally given it a 4 flat, and then the more we talked about it just now,
like you could. It's not a requirement to watch it, but if you feel like you have to, fine. But if you skipped it, like if you skip it, like it's not at the end of the world.
If you're a My Hero fan, you should watch it. That's what I said in my review. If you're a My Hero fan, you should watch it. But the sad reality is, it's inconsequential to the series. So if you don't, you're not really missing much. I gave it a 3 3/4.
Okay, now we can get to these first impressions.
I have far less than you, so I get to start.
Yep.
All right. I got, how many do I have this season?
Yeah, I'm only gonna go into detail on one.
We'll see what I go into detail on. What do you have? Because I wrote down when we were going through yesterday.
I have Uzumaki, which is gonna end Sunday.
Yep.
I got After School Hanako-kun, which will end in 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Blue Lock.
Mm-hmm.
I have Orb. I have Shangri-La. Miss Servant. You're watching Ranma, right?
Which one?
Ranma?
Yes.
Okay. Elementary Wife. And I think Angler. And God App.
Elementary Life and Angler are two that are like potentials. Because I have right now, because of the fact we can't.
I will tell you about them when I talk about them.
That's fine. I might pick those up because as it stands right now, with all the stuff that's carrying over into winter, I literally have, I think, 7, no more than 8.
Yeah, if I do not add any more, Anything that is not a second core, I have exactly 13.
I have 8. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna literally like just let you guys talk until
Yeah.
we get to the top.
Until we get to
And I'm
your
like,
top 8.
yeah, and I'm like, hi guys, I'm back. We'll start with this
And
show
just
that you guys didn't even grade.
wait till we talk about our 5 shows and all that. But go ahead.
Okay, I've only got 5 that I'm talking about. I'll go over them very briefly. Well, actually, no, I can't. Actually, I don't have this one, so I only have 4. Let me delete this.
Okay.
And one of them hasn't reviewed, hasn't come out yet, so I only have 3.
There you go.
I only have 3 right now. This is
All right.
ridiculous. Okay, the first one we'll start is Yakuza. Yakuza should be Yakuza Bride, not Yakuza Family. Bride.
I thought it was Yakuza Fiance.
Yeah, it is Yakuza Fiance. Fair. Fiance. Okay, we'll start with Yakuza Fiance. Yakuza Fiance, I've only watched 1 episode of this. There is a second episode I have yet to get to, but Yakuza Fiance basically revolves around. Let me actually get the character names and stuff so I can be proper. It revolves mainly around this chick. She's 16. Her name is Yoshino, and she is the granddaughter of Osaka's biggest Yakuza family. In an effort to basically get the 2 families between Osaka and Tokyo, they basically do an arranged marriage, and they arrange her with the grandson of Tokyo's biggest Yakuza family. His name is Miyama, Kirishima, right? So we'll call him Miyama. And so at first, and to do that, like to get them conglomerated, transfer her out of Osaka to Tokyo. And at first, when you see what's his face, Miyama, he's very kind, very like gracious, things like that. And it throws the normally like she's delinquent-esque Yoshino. It throws her off because in Osaka, right, everyone knows that she's the granddaughter of Yakuza, so she has no friends. And here, nobody realizes that. And basically, all she has is Miyama. And all the girls in the school love Miyama, but no one really like approaches him or anything like that. And over the course of the episode, you basically see that Miyama is acting kind and nice and sweet, but he's a dick, and he's an actual legit Yakuza. Like he's literally like in sessions where they're torturing people. He's beating people to a bloody pulp or killing them. Like he's actually like badass as fuck. He's got tattoos galore at 16, like full back tattoo, like tattoos up to his elbow. Like he is actually badass. And then basically there's an incident where he saves her from being raped by a bunch of men. And he beats the shit out of all the men, like beats them to a bloody pulp and says, you know, hey, go about your day now and your life. And if you ever try to fuck with me, I'm going to kill you. Okay. And they go, and he tries to caress her, and she's like all shocked and nervous, and she slaps his hand, and he's like, yeah, fuck this kind shit. I thought you'd entertain me for a little bit, but you're pretty useless. You're not even really a Yakuza, so just go back home and pretend we never existed and get the fuck out of my life. And she's like, if you want to be useful, why don't you go be a whore? I can set you up to be a prostitute in one of our things. You'll make me great money. You'll have great money yourself, and you'll be more useful than as you are right now. And this pisses her off. And she basically talks to her grandfather, and her grandfather's like, give it a year. She's like, stay with that man for 1 year. Do everything you can to make that man fall in love with you. And when he's finally in love with you after the 1 year, you ditch his bitch ass to the curb. Because that's how you get and you deal with motherfuckers like him. So that's the plan going forward. And the next day going into school, she basically hands him a sack of I think it was like 100, I think it was like 5 million yen or something. Hands him a stack of 5 million yen. Right. And he's like, where the fuck did you get this money? He's like, I sold my body. You said I'd be useful if I sold my body. I sold my body. I gave a kidney away. So I gave my kidney away for you. Right. And then basically kind of berated him in the process of trying to make him feel sorry that she quote unquote did this. And he automatically falls in love with her. He's like, I love you. Please be my wife. Da 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 da. So he is a narcissist, and he's a what's it called? He's a masochist. He loves that type of shit. So this automatically, this is why I said Starman would love this. The toxicity of this motherfucker and this relationship that's probably going to happen is going to be off the charts. Off the charts.
Oh boy.
It is wild. And so I can't wait to see episode 2 at some point soon. Moving on. The next one I'll talk about is 365 Wedding. The show basically focuses around this introverted guy. Let me get his name for you. 365 Wedding. Where is it? This one. There we go. His name is Ohara, and basically he has a simple life. He's very introverted. He has, he's never been with a girl. He just does his work at a this is at like a travel agency that the people work at, and he just has a cat, takes care of his cat, does his work, goes home, all that stuff. He comes into work one day, and basically the branch manager, who acts like a bitch a lot of the times, is basically saying, hey, we're taking a single person and we're shipping them off to Alaska to be the branch manager for a branch, a sub branch in Alaska, and we need volunteers. Anybody volunteer? Nobody speaks up except for him, and he's like, I've got a cat, I can't move because I love my cat. And she's like, that's not a reason, really, get the fuck out of my face. And she's like, consider it. After a year, if nobody volunteers after 1 year, we're picking somebody. And along the way, as he's basically off on like a Saturday or Sunday, and he takes his cat to the vet for its like checkup, he ends up meeting up with his coworker. Her name is Rika, and Rika is also very quiet, very homebody. She loves like reading maps and like going to nature and doing things like that. But again, she has no friends herself. And when they see each other at work, she basically glares at him a lot. Like, and she has this like resting bitch face. She has perpetual resting bitch face. So everybody thinks like she's just angry at them for no fucking reason. And she basically proposes one day as they see each other. She's like, hey, you want to get married? So that way we don't have to go to Alaska. And he's like, are you serious? And she's like, yeah, like, don't worry about it. I'll take care of everything. We'll pretend to be married. And then once the Alaska thing is over, we'll just, we say we broke up, our differences, whatever, and we'll be all good. And then we don't have to go. And he agrees. And now the rest of the season is basically going to be them trying to keep up this sham marriage. And over the course of this, though, they start to like, and in the course of, because I've seen there's 2 episodes so far, and I've seen both episodes. They begin to actually start like noticing things about each other. They get closer. They communicate. They have like somebody to talk to, things of that nature. They're forced into situations where they have to interact and be close and find out about each other. So basically, it's going to be one of those things where they fake the marriage. They got to keep up the fake marriage, and over the course of the fake marriage, they actually do fall in love.
Okay.
So not bad. I was entertained by it. It's pretty funny as well. I would say it is pretty funny from that piece. And then the final one that I have is season 2 of Gun Gale Online. I binged over the course of 3 days about 2 weeks ago the first season of Gun Gale. I thought it was mid. I gave it a 3.5. I was like not totally impressed. If you wanted something that's akin to Sword Art Online, which is what this is a derivative of, you'll be disappointed. Sorry to tell you. But it's still entertaining and funny in its own way. And basically, season 2 picks up where season 1 left off, if anybody recalls, because season 1 came out back in like 2018. If you recall, basically Karen, which is the main character's name, Karen ends up linking up with Pizza Hui and what's his face, Goshi, and links back up with Miyu, and the 4 of them basically. Again, the 2, basically the winner and the runner-ups of the first 2 team battles that they have in Gun Gale Online, they end up for the 3rd season, all 4 of them linking together. So now they're a 4-man team. They're one of the clear front runners, and their goal this season is to basically take out the Gorilla Squad, which is basically the team of like high school rhythmic gym girls that end up being friends with Karen. And over the course of this season, basically, it's going to tell the story of in the actual Team Battle 3, how they're going to have to overcome them as well as all the other challengers, including the winners of Team Battle 2, which are back. And they actually received some insider information as well in episode 1 that may help them. And specifically, that has to do with tweaks as the teams wind down. There's new in this 3rd iteration. There's new rules that'll come into play to basically enhance the gun battles as the teams begin to dwindle down and you get to your final like 5 teams or whatever the set number is that has yet to be revealed. So pretty standard from that perspective. I would say also the animation, obviously between 2018 and 2024, vastly different, obviously much improved, but still much of the same in essence in terms of the plot. So realistically, if I had more than 13, I don't know where this would have squeezed in, but by default, I'm going to say that this is going to be my number 8 off the rip, because I don't expect much from this compared to everything else that we've seen thus far, so that I can count. So this will probably be my number 8 as we start.
Well, it might get an award or 2. You never know.
It may, but I'm just in terms of my rankings, since I only
Right,
have
right, right. Yeah.
12 in general.
Gotcha.
And then the final one that I'll talk about next week if I'm here is Blue Miburo. That one has yet to air, but basically it's a Ronin style anime. It's another like historical like anime piece of like old Japan. So very much looking forward to that and seeing how that turns out. So more to be had on that debut, hopefully next week.
Yeah, hopefully. All right, let me get my various ones in. I'm going to do these as quick as I can, except for my last one. But first one, You Are Miss Servant. It's basically You're as a maid. But it starts with Hitoyoshi, who is a high schooler that lives alone, doesn't know how to take care of himself with the cleaning and all that. But one day, a maid knocks on the door. Talks about getting the job and all this, and you find out she was a fucking assassin. So that's why I said it's You're as a maid. A killer. Like, very good with knives. Mostly the knives.
Mostly the knibs.
And Hitoyoshi even says, this girl fucking freaks me out. Because, like, I don't need an assassin.
Why not?
Who is going to kill? A high school bully?
Wouldn't you love to have an assassin friend?
I mean, if I don't have to pay, yes.
It's just to have, just you never have to worry about anything happening, really.
If they are good at their job and not tracing the steps, like, sure, we could talk. We could talk shop, but
I don't like my sub killer.
Yes, pretty much. But the maid gets upset about this because now she has like nowhere to go. But Hitoyoshi goes back to her because she draws one of her earrings. They talk, they get along. He's like, all right, you can come live with me, type of thing. She doesn't know how to do any cleaning tasks, like cooking, cleaning. She doesn't have a sense of taste because she was basically told that food was basically ration, not something to enjoy.
Just like your.
Yep. But that all changed when she had the tonkatsu sauce on the pork, and she liked the sauce. And it got to the point where where you get like a midnight snack type of thing. Hitoyoshi got up, he hears noise in the kitchen, and she just licking the sauce cap. It's just like, don't look at me. I'm sorry.
Don't judge me.
Yes. So she really loves that sauce.
She
loves that tonkatsu sauce. But I am 2 episodes in. It is wholesome. It's cute. It's not a rom-com. There's some subtext, but I doubt it'll go that far.
Is there blood and death?
It's her having actually her having better memories, so just being this killer. But it's a keep. It's a keep. So. Excuse me. All right. This one, it's just gonna be a minute after school. Hanako-kun once again. 4 episodes. They're 10-minute shorts. It's just random adventures again. It's just to kill time until season 2 comes out in January. But you know what? It's just fun seeing the characters. Outside of that, I'm just ready for season 2. Like, I don't need this again. I didn't need this again. It's
just something to do.
Wow. Exactly. So it's probably gonna be like a 3.25, 3.5 type of thing. There's nothing that's gonna make it seem like it's 4.
This wouldn't have made the rankings if it wasn't for so many continuals.
It will probably, it's probably gonna be like number 13 by default.
Yeah, there we go.
Blue Lock season 2, or Blue Lock versus U20 Japan. I am 2 episodes in. Picking up where I left off. With the remaining 30 or so people, they're challenged by Japan's U20. In a game, if Blue Lock wins, they replace the U20 team. But if they lose, Blue Lock, the program, is canceled. So right now, they're figuring out which of us should go in for this. So they have a ranking, top 6, and the people beneath them, they're going to rotate in teams, see which team works the best.
Blue Lock is college, right?
No, it's high school.
That makes no logical sense in terms of actual international football. That pisses me off. That is so stupid. Do you realize, Matt, I don't know how much you know about soccer, but in all the countries that are worthwhile and have multiversal teams within the country itself, you have U8, U10, U12, U14, U16, U18, U20. So you're going to say that the U16 equivalent motherfuckers are going to face the U20 motherfuckers, and then you're going to put the entirety of the U16 if they win.
That's it. They agreed to that because they didn't like the Blue Lot program. So if it's all right, you want to wager that? Okay, fine. I bet you what I've been doing is better than your team. But when they fought an international team at the end of season 1, they got their asses kicked. That's why they're questioning this. So they've been like, you know what? They ain't gonna win. They're not gonna win.
I hate that. I loathe that fucking stipulation and that principle as a fan of legitimate soccer.
It's an anime.
That's why I'll never watch it.
But this season had a fucking downgrade.
Oh.
Not with story, not with art, the animation.
Oh.
With these soccer games, a good chunk of it was almost a slideshow. And I was like, oh, no.
Oh, hell no.
No. I will still watch.
You should look at Bash and be like, tell me I did not just see that.
No, I even asked it because they watch with me. Like what happened? Like they showed more of it. Like where's like the little bit of the CG with the 3D with the movement? Like we didn't get any of that. When they showed like a passing the ball or a strike, it was more or less a slideshow. I'm like, no.
So you know what you need to do, Matt? Is every time you're gonna go into one of your sessions, wink wink, you should watch this show so it pisses you off. And then go back into the room.
I'm a postal worker. I don't need help.
I'm a postal worker.
Like, I don't need help.
I work for the United States Postal Service. I don't need help being pissed off. Well, there's more if you want it.
Yeah. But like, everything else is fine. It's just that, like, fuck.
Another show that would be bottom of the list.
No, I can see it be in the middle somewhere, unless it's just a one-time thing. Like I'll let it slide. I don't know how the rest is gonna go. If it's just the one episode, fine. I'll let it pass. But we'll see. Speaking of failed animation, Uzumaki.
Yeah, we've heard great things, or not so great things about this.
Episode 1 is phenomenal. But since they've been taking so long with it, they were given 3 options. 1, get rid of the project completely. 2, I forgot what it was though. Like give it to a new studio or something like that. Or 3, just release it as is. Whatever happens, happens. So the only way to make it see the light of day is just this is the final product. We cannot do it anymore, or else it's just never gonna happen. Because this style of this costs way too much money, and this has been a thing for years. They could not delay it anymore. Times and money, like all this happened. The story itself is fine. That's the thing. But Uzumaki is a Kurozuru show, a town in Japan, and it is cursed with spirals. If they look at the spiral, they see the spiral, they go mad with it until it fucking consumes them to the point of death. So they're trying to figure out where these are. Because for Saito, one of the main characters, his dad passed away because he got crazy with the fucking spirals. And now his mom saw it. And it got to the point where she thought there was like spirals in her ears, like talking to her. And the only way to make it stop is that she fucking stabbed her ear. Even though there were no spirals or anything, but the inner voice in her head made her believe that there was there. Like all the people in this town that see the spiral, they are going crazy, and they're trying to figure out the source of this. And it's a 20-chapter graphic novel, but they're doing this in 4 episodes. This should have been 6, because the final episode It's Sunday when I'm not here. But like we were so close. We were on the verge of greatness. we had it.
It's like fucking the girl and you're gonna come and then she just shits. And you're not fucking no more.
Yeah, I'm like, God damn it.
Another show that might have not made your list if it wasn't for the fact
if the animation was the same for those 4 episodes, this would have been top 5. But like it might be somewhere, I don't know.
Oh, the disappointment.
It depends on the finale at this point.
Oh, the disappointment in your voice.
Yes. I've been waiting so long for a good Junji Ito adaptation. This could have been the one.
Nope.
No. But again, we'll see the final episode. Now something really good. Shangri-La Frontier Season 2.
All right.
Basically pick up where it left off when I forgot the character's name talks to Sunraku about, hey, want to learn about the secrets of the game. You want to know about this and that. With the professor, let's work together. Sunraku said yes, but he's going to hold off on that because he wants to acquire basically the materials he got from the last boss fight, the last epic boss fight. He wants to go to a certain village to craft it for better stuff. So he's accompanied by Aramis and Bilek. There's a nice little battle. Fucking Emo, best bunny girl. They take care of the golems that are guarding this place. They found a secret passage, but the episode ends with Kay, and I believe Toa. Like, hey, there's a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Ignored our email because I thought we were buddies. Let's just go fuck with. Let's go fuck with his quest. Whatever the fuck he's doing. Let's go. Let's go mess with him. But animation's great. The action was awesome. The fact that season 1 is still fresh in my mind, this just makes it all the more better. Cannot wait for how season 2 is going to unfold. Move it on. Let's talk about negative, positive angler.
Oh, whoa. I was like, what did you just say?
What?
It sounded like you said the N word. I was like, oh, what did you
Negative. Calm down.
Positive, negative angler.
Negative, positive angler.
Negative, positive angler. Okay.
Yep. This follows Tsunehiro Sasaki, who has like the worst luck. Apartment's a shit, about to be evicted soon, low on money, keeps borrowing money to the point where he has a massive debt. And on top of this, he has a brain tumor, which gives him 2 years to live.
Just off yourself.
He thought about it. He really thought about it.
Mm.
Like, yeah, but you know what? I may as well just borrow as much money as I can and just use it all. Until loan sharks started chasing him down. Jumps into the bridge, the water, and he gets saved by some fishermen. Takai, Hana, a few other people.
Mm-hmm.
And he just wants to die. He's miserable. But it's like, okay, we can drop you off this after we finish fishing. It's like, fine. Say, hey, you want to do this? He's like, no. What's the point? Fishing's fucking stupid.
Mm.
He's like, all right, just kill the time. Just kill the time. Come on, why not?
Kill me, not the time.
Yes. So he gives in. He says fine. And it turns out he had good luck drawing the fish in after being taught how to fish. Like, it is the only time he had fucking luck.
Fishing.
Yes, fishing. You learn, unlike Solo Loop, you learn more about different types of fishing, like with the fish, with the poles and everything like that.
Mm.
So you're learning about fishing. Like, okay, this is nice. And you want to know how his luck could get worse? After the fishing, all that, they go. They drop him off. His apartment is God. Bulldoze. The complex is God.
So he has no nothing.
nowhere to go. But what you call it? One of the guys, Taki. He's like, you know what? Just come crash with me, basically.
Mm.
And they even gave him a part-time job. It's kind of like a department store, also with fishing. And the fucking manager's like, "Hey, do you like fishing?" And he's like, and the guy's like, I can say I like it to get the job. Like, no, I fucking hate it. But it's like the boss is like, yes, he's happy. He's like, good. That means we can go fishing while you mend the store.
Hmm.
It's not bad. It definitely has potential. But I was like, holy shit, this guy, can this get any worse for him?
Let's fuck around and find out.
Basically. Next one, God App Season 2. This takes place 12 years after the incident of the first season, where basically Goro, as God, kind of just wiped away the memories of the people participating in this and the people that got involved in the game. They cannot age, so they are forever that age, wherever it is when they were playing the game. And it's like, what the fuck? And this time, this follows Io. We don't know much about her, but she wants to know more about the incident, what happened with it, why anything.
Mm.
But she talks to one of the old people that did the God Fade, Mitsuko, who is basically a security guard guarding the thing, and she got caught by one of the other people that were involved in the game, which was Eiko, who was the younger sister of the brother who was almost a god but died.
Mm.
Like, she's the only one that has those memories of Goro and everyone else.
Mm.
And we had another girl trying to help out. I think that one's name is Chika, who stole Goro's phone. Because, hey, like, that's my brother type of thing. Wants the phone back. The phone activates. And because of this, the games begin of becoming God. And to do that, the people participating, you have to kill them. It's Platinum Man, but more interesting.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, this turned into fucking Saw.
Yeah, it's Platinum Man with a more interesting plot and with the gore of actually killing each other, even though there's some alliances involved in type of thing. But in any case, Goro, who is the new god, has not made an appearance yet. I didn't see today's episode yet. I gave last season a 3. It's around the same, but there's the same guy that created the Automata, the actual game itself. So, like, I have to trust his vision. Let's see what he actually comes up with. Let's see how this actually is. Why did he get a season 2? I need to know.
He probably negotiated. He's like, I'll do another Nier Automata season if you give me another God App season.
Yes, like I'm doing both of these. You must accept it.
Please.
Yes. I got 2 more. Sumo Show, or If My Wife Became an Elementary School Student.
This is the other one.
This is a drama, bit of a comedy.
Mm.
That one that threw me off, but it's not the main focus of it. So thank fucking God.
Good.
This follows Kisuke, who was married to Take Nijima, and they have a daughter named Mai. Take passed away, and this is like 10 years after. And the soul of Take is now inside the girl Marika. It's not like she was reincarnated, but basically she was a normal girl until the spirit took over her body.
That kind of annoys me, because it's like, why didn't they do like what Oshi did, where like they should have put her in like the soul should have been a fresh baby, and then now that the baby's 10 years old, 10 years later is when the baby appears.
Right, but who knows what happened with that? But she goes to Kisuke and Mai, like, hey, I'm your wife. It's like, no, you're 10 years old. What the fuck? Prove it. Oh, we had a honeymoon here. Here's this. This is how we met. It's like, okay. Like, all right, sure. But like she doesn't live with them because she has her own home. And for Marika, she is in an abusive home, an abusive mother
Mm.
who is basically a gold digger, like whoring around type of thing. If the person she's fucking doesn't call her, she gets mad, takes it out on her. I'm like, God damn. Kitsuke is now talking to a new coworker, Konomi. They have like a basically they basically have bento dates now because what you call it, the wife makes Keisuke bento boxes down that kind of cheered him up. So he's not doing this with his coworker now.
That's weird.
So like bento buddy type of thing. And second episode, they talk more about the grief and moving on because they're supposed to do a fireworks show, and this is Mai's first job, like in person, because after her mom died, she became a shut-in, like working at home.
Mm.
So that she's getting her nerves and anxiety. Firework festival happens. Kisuke is with Konomi because Konomi's friends like, hey, why don't you join us? Come on, join us. Go sleep with my friend. So they watch the fireworks show, and Marika starts like Konomi sees her, is like, who's this? And he's about to say, this is my wife. Like, nope, this is. He's like, oh, my uncle. Yes, I'm the like. This is my uncle. Shut the fuck up. Don't say husband. Like he almost ruined it. Like, hey, this 10-year-old girl's my wife. But she came late from work. She sees Konomi and Kisuke together because the Konomi tripped and he caught her like he was like on top of her. Like, what the fuck? Like why you move on type of thing. But Kisuke, Marika, and Mai, they sit at home in the apartment. They do a thing like, hey, this is only between us. Like, we are a family. I have it in writing, like, you are my wife, like here type of thing. Like, we're all like hanging out like a family. Even though the wife now, the mother does not know that. It's like, hey, where are you sneaking off to? Like, why are you coming home late type of thing. Because what do you do in elementary school after school? There's not much to do. There's hardly any clubs. What do you do? What the fuck you do? Get out.
Mm.
I like the drama of it. I like how they try to have it like trying to move on. The comedy parts did throw me up, but I guess it kind of like basically like like laugh, like we agree type of thing. This is a good laugh type of thing. So you get a mix of that. It ain't bad though. I am still keeping it.
Mm.
I'm just glad it's not like a fucking edgy type of thing.
Yeah, because we don't want
or trying to get married to him while in that body or in this person's body. I like it's just a strict platonic type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm good with that.
I don't think I'm gonna pick up either show now. Thank you.
You're gonna pick it up?
No, I don't think I will.
Okay. All right. Last one. Thanks to Chris. Orb on the movements of the Earth takes place in 15th century Poland, the Catholic Church, and astrology. A time where heretical ideas are basically they're shunned, hearsay, all of that. It focuses on Raphael, who is about who learned about the stars and all this, and then the father is like, "Hey, you can't do that. This is illegal." Until he meets a man named Hubert, who is an old student of the priest. And also, since the Catholic Church, they fucking torture people if you go against their beliefs, like plucking nails and all this. They'll do all that, and they show that shit. Yes. And fucking Nanami is in this too, as a Nowak, who is a guard or basically a police officer. And he goes to Raphael like, "Hey, what you got there? You that's not against our faith, you know." And the fucking Hubert actually sacrificed himself, saying, "That's my stuff." Like he doesn't want him. He wants Raphael to like basically pass on his work, but that's it. Like, nope, this is all me. Punish me. And since this is his first strike, he gets the death penalty. Burnt alive.
Damn.
Yep. So, and one of the episodes ends with basically after school saying, "Hey, I'm not gonna do theology. I'm gonna be an astrologist." And the priest is like, "Nope, you gotta change your mind right fucking now, because you are my prize. You're my prize pupil. Say you're just kidding, right now." So like, you know what? He's like, "You know what? You're right. You're right. I won't do this again." You know he fucking does this again. He finds Hubert's own work, and in the notes say, "Whoever finds this, burn it. Burn all my work." But since Hubert been doing a very good job of it, he has it all memorized. He's been writing it all down for his own thing, and he drafts. He burns it. Well, unfortunately, the father found part of the burnt remains, so he ratted him out to the cop. He's in jail. He's like, "You know what?" He was like, "You know what? It's your first offense. Just go to the court saying, 'Hey, I'm not going to do it. I'll burn all my work. I'll take the university thing for theology. And that's it.'" And Raphael's like, "You know what? Fine. I will do that." But when he gets to the court, he gets the letter for the university, the invitation that he got. He ripped it in half. So now he's in jail. He's going to be tortured tomorrow. So Noak, or Nanami, he goes to his cell saying, "Why'd you do that? We had a deal." And he's like, "I couldn't do it. Like there was more than what is here. Like it's okay, like go out of the norm type of thing. Like why fake it type of thing. Like why should I not do something I love? I love learning about all of this." And he gets some wine. That's what the jail cells do. That's what they do. Like have some wine before you get tortured. Cut your mouth open and all that. And Raphael says, "Hey, while you were talking, I put poppy in the drink."
Oh, you're getting high as fuck.
Like poison, like enough to kill you.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Like opium type of thing. I don't know.
That's what I'm thinking. You said poppy. I'm like, oh, opium. He's gonna get fucking high as a kite.
Yeah, but Noak was like, he went to throw it up, and Raphael's like, "No, I didn't give it to you. I gave it to me." So he's sacrificing himself, not telling them where the stuff is buried. And he accepts it. And you get a very nice visual of like the blue shining light coming down from the sky, reflected onto him. And he dies. The main character dies. And they still hung his body on this cross and burned him. Wow. And now for episode 4 is going to be 10 years after that. So I don't know who this new main character is going to be.
He's going to find the work.
Yeah. And continue on the work. But I was like, holy shit.
Now this sounds like I would want to pick.
You would like. This is fantastic.
It's on Netflix, right?
It's on Netflix.
Is it weekly?
Yep. But I'm like, oh my god. And it's by Madhouse, who made free it. So the animation this is stellar on top of that. And the visuals of the stars and everything is beautiful.
Orb on the
But I'm like, I am just now intrigued. Like, I need to know more. I want to learn all the shit that is going on in this world. But I think you would enjoy this. Like, and you are this religious man. I am not. But even that, I still find it fascinating.
I picked it up.
All right, very good.
I put it.
That's it for me.
I picked it on the watch list. All right, I got to catch up to it, but I'll get to it eventually.
It's only 3 episodes.
Orb.
But now let's get to our actual stuff. Let's start with our obvious one, Tower of God. Picking up where we left off.
A decent episode.
Decent episode. It's still the test. Bam gets reacquainted with Endorsi. I love her.
She is pretty cool.
She's fucking hot.
Oh, you want to grab her by the tail?
Oh yeah, 100%. No, not the chameleon girl. The other one.
She has. Oh no, she has a horn. That's right. She doesn't.
Yeah, she has a horn. I tricked the horn.
You want to suck on the horn?
Oh yeah. I'll lick the tip.
You'll lick the tip.
I like the tip. But yeah, like flashbacks of how Dorsey was hitting on Bam. Like, hey, I see her being all buddy Rachel. How about me? Like, give me a date. Let's go.
Dato. What's a dato?
Well, it's where you admire me the whole day. Oh, I guess I could try it. So we don't know. Did they go on the date, or did she get pushed?
No,
off
I think this was like a day or two before the final test where he supposedly
where he got pushed off.
Yeah.
So yes, and then because she still thinks he's dead. Just know it's Bam yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go kill Jill. Like that's not Jill. That's not him. He's not the psychopath. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I thought he was gonna say that's Bam. Huh? Bam's dead. I thought I was gonna do so. I was like,
didn't do that. So saved his ass.
Yeah.
So Bam and this guy. What's this guy's name? What's the fellow's name?
Which one?
The guy that was with Bam, the nerdy guy. Oh, Traveler. He's just a traveler.
Traveler. He's just the traveler.
Yep. So Traveler and Bam escape. They do their mission. They go their separate ways. Like, thank you, Bam.
Yep.
While Dorsey, she's lost. Like, I guess I'll go back to my team.
Well, she's pissed.
Oh, she is pissed. She is pissed. She had him. She had him by the balls.
Until he got away.
Yep. Next time.
You gotta be quicker than that.
Yep. But so Bam has to run back to his teammates who are now under attack, led by the other Jihad, Anak, who is fighting Rancun.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, okay, all right. Let's see who's gonna go, who's gonna make it. And a lot of outsmarted. Ran, he can hold off on his own.
He's chilling. He's not pressed at all.
Exactly. Like he's not feeling the pressure or anything.
Nah.
It's like it. While Jihad with the tail and all this, yeah, her I'll pull her tail. Why not? It's like her pulling both the tail.
She's kind of like she looks underage though.
Yeah, you know what? Now you ruined it. Yeah.
I'm just trying to save you.
I'm trying to save me. Well, Dorsey's still on the table.
Yes, you can save her.
Okay, I can fix the one girl in ReZero. We'll talk about that later.
Oh dear God.
I will try.
Is that the co-main event?
Yes, that'll be the co-main.
I figured it was going to be the co-main event.
It has to. It fucking has to.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Anyway.
But on the other half, it was basically Kun and the guy outsmarted the other team. But hey, we'll just give us your bullets and we'll have you go up to whatever the next test is.
The ship, yeah.
Decent episode. I like the soundtrack. OPED.
I love the soundtrack because of the fact it had like EDM sounds. Loved it.
The OPED are 1,000 times better than the first core.
I love the OP.
I was like, God, these are the ones from season 1. Stray Kids. Where the fuck were they in the first half?
They were on vacation.
Yeah, they're like, you know what? Let's get the tone. If we have to save it, we'll come save it.
I feel like they're synonymous with Tower of God the same way like Lisa is for Demon Slayer.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, they kind of have to.
How come like series, like long series, they don't like have exclusive? Like they should sign like exclusive deals with like a certain.
Well, Hagedam is the one. I think they're gonna keep doing Tokyo Revengers OP.
Yeah, like they should sign exclusive deals.
But fun. You know what? I get other people need exposure and work, so I understand.
Oh, but you know what would be cool though? Also, if you had like a whole album when it's all like when the series is completely done, you have like a mini EP of like all the OP and EDs that they do.
Right.
And that would sell.
That would be nice.
And that would sell. You have a mini concert, like an hour concert on the series, and you can like talk about little things like in between the songs. You have like a 2 minute blip. Like we came up with this song when we were shit faced, one day, and we thought like the theme of being shit faced like really fit the theme of this thing that happened that we know happened in the series and whatever. I think that would be like a good like little piece. But anyway,
Yeah, I agree. Moving on, one of our other two cores, Trillion Game.
Yes,
another one animated by Madhouse.
I like this.
No, I decided to keep it. I was like, I'll keep it after the last episode.
Yeah, you're like, oh, it's a potential drop. I'm like, dude,
like it just
how much to drop?
It just seemed like it's just okay. Like if it was a 12 episode thing, I would have kept it. But like I don't know, like can I keep it? Like is it worth staying 2 cores? But I was like, all right, let's see how it goes.
Well, we have if we have the 3 episode rule for 12s, we have the 6 episode rules for 24.
Right.
So you can decide after 6 episodes. But so far, I like it.
Now, it is interesting. This focuses on Haru and Manabu.
Mm-hmm.
First, they were high school kids until they grow up because they're adults in this.
No, I think they were middle school kids.
Middle school, but they're graduated now.
Oh yeah, they've been graduated.
But Haru's one goal is he wants to have $100 trillion so he could buy everything.
That's a lot to go.
And he drags along this geeky kid, Manabu, who just likes computers. But since Manabu and Haru, they had that bond in middle school when Haru stopped Manabu from bullies, being mugged. And Manabu saves him from deleting the security footage. From, like, I had this great school, but now I got caught because of the camera. Like, hold on.
Yeah.
This new computer I bought didn't set up right. They just turn on, click buttons.
Well, I mean, that's hacker stuff for you,
I know. So,
But no, like they go together because as you'll go along in the series, you'll learn that basically Haru is a complete and absolute genius bullshit artist. He can bullshit his way.
He has that silver tongue. He can persuade you.
He has the gift of gab. And Manabu can't speak verbally for shit.
Social anxiety, honest guy.
To the max. But he's a fucking computer genius.
Yep.
So the two of them, you have the brains and you have the talk. It equals good shit.
Yep. And we got one of the rivals and kind of helper, Kirika.
I love
the Dragon Bank. She's smoking. Holy shit.
She is fucking fire, bro.
I was like, mommy.
Early day 2 of the season contender.
Oh yeah.
Early.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're dropping shit. That's how fucking.
I was like jaw dropping.
Fucking.
Like I said, mommy.
Giving Rhea a run for her money, huh?
Oh yeah, exactly.
Oh good God.
Yeah, but she knows, like she can see for all this, like what they're about. It's like, you know what? This is fun. Keep me entertained. Invested 100 million yen. What she invested in? Don't know, but the intrigue is there for whatever they come up with.
Yeah, and she's also a possessive person. She wants to basically possess them as pets.
Yeah, and fucking Haru spoke in that language, saying, "How about I do that to you?"
I thought he bullshitted until they revealed what he said. And I was like,
no,
he got her wet.
He actually learned. Okay.
He got her wet there.
Yeah, because she mixed Cantonese and French in there to fuck with him, and he played it.
Dude, she got wet there. She had to.
Oh, I'm sure. That's why I was like, you know what? I like this guy. But of course, we know they eventually get that money because they go, "Oh, this is how we got here," type of thing. In the beginning. They're rich already.
The beginning of episode 2, they're already multi-billionaires.
Yeah.
After less than a year?
I guess, yeah. And right now they're in the middle of the hackers tournament. Manabu, he's a decent hacker, but not as good as the main people.
Well, because the main people have tens of people.
Yeah.
Right? They have at least groups of 4.
And he's very slow. And then fucking Haru, he found a backup, they're not going to know. Who cares? Who knows? They don't need to know how many people are on a team.
There's no rule against the amount of people on your team.
Yeah. And
he literally grabs 100 people.
Yeah, and these are the people that he partied with after getting that investment. So he was networking.
Who the fuck are these guys?
And how they get the money. And you find out, Haru sacrifice his prized possession watch.
Yeah, it was basically like
I was like, oh.
I think it was the brand was IC, and I don't know, like I have a feeling that was like a play on AP, which is Audemars Piguet, which those are expensive. Those are $100,000 watches. I don't know how the fuck you managed to save up money to get a $100,000 watch, but
What was that? Yeah, he said he's been saving it for 10 years, doing like side jobs and stuff like that.
you could save. Well, I guess you could save 100, but I don't know. That's bro. An
Well, it
Audemars
depends.
Piguet.
He could be doing construction work. Yeah, he can make good money in that. Depending on the contracts.
It's like, bro, an Audemars Piguet is $100,000 watch. I don't know.
But we'll see though. But now if they win, they can buy it back, or
Oh, well, he's got enough money to fucking buy like the entire company of Rolex.
Yeah.
At this stage. Shit.
No, I like that. Like, you know what? That's actually nice. Think why? Because I believe in you. Like, you'll win.
And it brought Manabu to tears, which I thought was very wholesome.
That's why I liked it, because you're like, people like this, they always turn on each other. No, he believed in that much that he got rid of the thing.
It was so corny when he's like, the power of friendship. And fucking Kiriko's like, get the fuck out of here with that power of friendship bullshit. Yep,
pretty
Son
much.
Of a bitch. Look at this. The power of friendship.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm just gonna see how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8.
Total or left?
Left.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm counting 7 we have left.
Are you watching Dandadan?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dandadan, ReZero, Bleach.
Oh, I didn't put Dandadan on my list. Oh no, I'm not watching Dandadan. Oh no, I'm not. No, I'm not watching Dandadan.
Oh, okay. Let me do it real quick because this is amazing. Yeah. You should definitely watch this.
Isn't it more horror based?
No. It's a comedy, action, supernatural, yeah.
The supernatural part is like the creepy part, right?
Yeah, because basically it follows Momo and Ken. Momo believes in ghosts while Ken believes in aliens. They both don't believe in it. Like I don't believe in ghosts. Oh, I don't believe in this. Like, well, I'll prove it to you. If I can find this, you're my errand boy. Well, same thing. Fuck you.
Yeah.
And they go to these certain spots, and lo and behold, both ghosts and aliens are real. And the ghost that took over Ken got rid of his dick. This old lady ghost possesses him, and he gets these power strengths, and his dick is gone. Let me gobble your wiener.
Now I'm definitely not picking it up.
Oh, come on.
Dickless man. Oh, that's so intriguing.
No, it's again the comedy of it, the music of it, the action of it.
If he has no penis and balls.
And then with fucking Momo, she almost got fucking violated by these fucking aliens. But you find
out that's right. That's what I want to see too. I want to see tentacle fucking. Yeah, I hate tentacle fucking.
But she has psychic powers, while Ken has the powers from being possessed by this old lady spirits. They got to use their powers together to fight out these ghosts, fight out the aliens. And of course, the OP is made by fucking Creepy Nuts. I love it. Both dub and sub, same time on Hulu, Crunchyroll, Netflix. Definitely watch it. You should. I know you won't now because you can't watch a guy with no dick.
And I don't want to see a girl being violated by aliens.
Yeah, but it's more than that. But if that's what you're focusing on, then there's no helping you.
Not a good start to make me want to watch it. Just saying. I've got plenty of room to add stuff, so we'll see.
It's a 12 episode. But all right, we'll see though. All right, now moving on. Let's go with Kenshin.
Decent episodes.
Yeah, decent. Biggest thing picking up where he left off. Kenshin has to go to Kyoto to fight Makoto.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't get there yet because he's walking there. He's walking to Kyoto.
Yep, the whole way.
That's gonna take a long fucking time.
Weeks.
First episode mostly focused on Sanosuke get his ass kicked by Hajime because Sanosuke and Yahiko want to go.
Yep,
like, nope, you guys are gonna hold him back.
He's not healed from his previous battle.
Yep, but he's got that fighting spirit, and then Hajime just fucking leaves him to bleed out while he fucking broke his arms. Because fuck all that.
Eat your heart out, Tomohiro Ishii.
Yeah, exactly. Kara was sulking until Poison Girl says, "Hey, go get him. Give him this letter."
Mm-hmm.
So they're all making their way to Kenshin, but they don't meet him yet.
Nope.
And of course, we meet a new bandit girl, Misao, the Weasel girl, who's like looting, trying to loot Kenshin.
She's kind of hot.
Yeah, she is. Gets her ass kicked by Kenshin. It's like, like you stole my money, like you broke my weapon.
No,
like, give me a sword.
A cloak.
Yeah, like, you broke the cloak. Yeah, give me a sword. I'll sell it. Like, I'm gonna steal. No, I'm gonna give the money back. Like, why are you doing that? That's mine.
Yeah.
No, it's not. And of course, as they
of
give the money back, they everyone's waiting for it. Like, nope, it's not me. It's her. I'm out of this. Slash.
But I'm Kenshin. Slice, 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 slice.
Yep.
Destroy the whole bridge.
Sayonara. And then she talked about how she's here because she's trying to find Ayoshi, who had that group of the 5 people.
Yep.
And then Ketch is like, oh.
And we see him also.
Yes, and he wants to be recruited by... He was going to be recruited by Makoto, but of course he fucking turns that down.
And kills his fucking people.
Yep, and Makoto is... You find out he's been watching from afar, while also getting laid by this one person.
I don't think he was getting laid. He was...
No, that's his main squeeze.
The laying happened before or after.
But no, he brought the person there the fuck.
And he's creepy as fuck, too. I think he's got, like, syphilis. Gotta be. He's all bandaged up. He's all, like...
Well, he's burnt alive, basically, yes.
It's either fire or syphilis.
It's fire.
Okay.
But he's like, yeah, you know what? He'll join us. Let's watch. Wait.
This is also a remake from the previous iteration?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, this is where... when this arc ends, that was where the original anime stops.
When this arc ends. Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know if they'll continue after, or...
You would hope.
I hope, yeah. They're going to cover the whole thing.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I'm enjoying it.
No, so far so good. When we get to the actual fights, then we're going to be cooking.
Fire.
Yes. Now, Forbidden Deduction Season 2.
This started off hot.
This is, like, finally more serious.
Very much so.
Yeah, the main antagonist, House of M, or the Moriarty family, and they're already, mostly Winter, is already giving Ron a challenge.
He's giving him hell.
Yeah, torturing him.
Mentally.
And murdering people in public, in broad daylight, giving them clues.
In front of him.
With the dead bodies.
Crazy.
It is very crazy, like trying to protect these hackers, and it got to the point where one of the Moriartys, I think, Winter, knew that one of the hackers would go to the cops, like they're protected, like, hey, you went to the cops, the deal's off, you're gonna die. But thankfully, that hacker did not die.
Right.
Yeah, this is all to lure Ron out, trying to test him, because Winter's like, oh, he ain't gonna do shit.
No, I mean, it's savage when he literally is like, you can't protect anybody. Boom, giant fucking explosion to end episode 2.
Yeah, and we're going to see more of that. Like, oh, good. Like, because...
Is Winter a girl or a dude?
Winter?
Is Winter a chick or a dude?
I think a girl.
Yeah, because, like, it has a feminine, like...
Yeah, it's voiced by a woman, too.
Yeah. I'm gonna say
the main Moriarty is Milo.
Yeah. And I think they focus on Winter, and Winter is like this blonde like dude. But although Winter now has green hair, I don't. It was confusing.
Yeah, Winter is greenish hair. Milo's blonde.
Yeah.
But yeah, season 1 got very cookie cutter until we actually find out about Moriarty. They're like, okay, this is a fucking great start.
And yeah, season 2 started off fucking hot.
Yeah, so I can't wait to see how this unfolds. I'm hoping
it stays like this.
Yeah.
A little comedy's fine, but
yeah, but like now it's not a focus. Like we know about Ron's powers. We know what he could do. We know his ties to this family.
My one perpetual annoyance is that Toto still has, which I love his name, Toto, which means pussy, and it's a funny way to say it. Yeah, Toto means pussy in Spanish, right? It's not really. It's how you like little girls. Like you're like, oh, instead of like you say Toto when I'm talking about a little girl, but not in a sexual way, just saying in general. But as it makes me laugh. But I just hate that Toto fucking he has yet to like get anywhere with his ability, with his lack of ability. He hasn't picked up a fucking thing. Like, you would think after all being with Ron for 4 or 5 murder cases, he would start to be a little sharper, a little quicker.
Well, he's gonna have to learn in this.
He's gonna have to fucking step it the fuck up.
Yeah,
he's he's still kind of a peppy MC.
I feel like he's still going to. I think he will.
He will, but at this stage, he just seems kind of putsy.
Right. Well, we'll get to that whenever we get to it again.
That's the downside to that. Yeah.
Moving on, Ranma 1/2, which is a reboot.
This is funny.
Of the famous anime manga, one of the original ecchis from the 80s. But I didn't watch the original.
I don't give you nipples, which is a downside.
You know what? That's fine. If that's the only takeaway, I'm fine with that.
Give me the nipples and then mosaic them out. I wouldn't mind that.
Well, if it had uncensored rating, sure, but unfortunately, we do not have this.
It's on Netflix. You can put a bunch of shit on Netflix. I mean, for God's sake, you have the puberty fucking cartoon. If you got the puberty cartoon on Netflix, you can give me fucking nipples on fucking Ranma.
Yeah, but for those that don't know the story, it's a martial arts family, the Tendo family, Nabiki Akane, martial arts woman, and there's an arranged marriage. They have to marry a man named Ranma. But there's something wrong with Ranma. When Ranma
and his daddy,
and the daddy, they both care. If they get splashed with cold water, Genma, the father, turns into a panda,
which is pretty badass.
Oh, yeah,
he got the better end of the deal.
Yeah, while Ranma turns into a woman,
tits and vag.
Yep, and the only way and pink hair, and the only way to reverse it is with hot water.
Which is ironic because they both fell into a hot spring.
Yeah.
So wouldn't it be the opposite?
Yeah, it should have been like just the water, but
yeah,
like water to get in, and then if you go into a different type or get splashed by different water compared to the one you were in, you turn that way, you turn back.
Well, they made it cold water because nothing is really hot. Like if you get rainwater, that's cold.
Yeah, so hot spring or hot tea.
Yeah, something hot.
Yep. So Ranma and Akane are the ones that like the arranged marriage. Akane hates men, despises men. Did you see episode 2?
Yes.
Because basically everyone in that school wants to marry her, and the only way to marry her is if you beat her,
which she doesn't want.
Yep, and
she just wants to be a girl who fucking does martial arts.
Yep. So and she takes care of all of them basically every fucking day.
That gets annoying. I totally understand.
Yep, I don't blame. And the fucking one rival
that was actually decent.
Yeah, Ranma beats the shit out of this guy pretty easily. But he falls for the female version of Ranma while hates the male side of Ranma.
How did that work? Dare you think about how that would work? I tell you what, that's an awesome 3-way.
Yeah, just splash cold water, and when you're done, splash hot water. We're done. Let's go. Go back to your wife. I'll see you when you become a woman again.
Oh, it's so gross when you think about it.
But no, I am enjoying this. I think I have a lot of fun with this.
I laughed at several points. This is fun. This is cute.
Yeah.
And the martial arts, by the way, is pretty badass.
Right. I know it is. That's part of why we're there. It's the fucking kung fu.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Then I guess we got 4 more. Moving on. Bleach.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah, it started off hot. Squad Zero turned into jobbers very quick.
Yeah, he got fucking jobbed the fuck out.
Like after that badass moment in the finale, it's just they ain't gonna work for me, brother. Complete 180. They're dead, not dead. They're defeated.
So, it was kind of confusing because the 3 of them committed suicide. It was what 5
to help out that to give that one person the power.
It had to be the mech woman, right?
Yeah, and then she got shot with the arrow.
I wish it was the hot fat girl.
Yo, like,
or
yo,
the fucking rap guy.
like I like their powers. Like they can all team up and all this, but no, that did not happen.
No,
Did not work.
it felt kind of like a cop out.
It did no, that annoyed me. Like, oh come
It
on,
felt,
for fuck's sake.
it felt like a little like a cop out.
But Yukabak,
Yeah, you gotta get the
turns
phlegm in
out
there.
turns out he's fucking fine after all that, losing his name, losing his color, everything about him.
He
From,
is everything
from
Aizen
Ichibei.
dreams about. He is everything Aizen creamed about.
And I'm like, oh my god, and he fucking dismembers Ichibei after being in his inner domain type of thing, head, arms, legs.
Yeah, no.
And now Yukaba's gonna do his thing of killing the Soul King. Ichigo's team sees the dismembered Squad Zero guys. Like, just say my name and I appear. Say his name and he appears.
No.
Says it, but he's not at full power yet. But he knows he cannot win anymore. So he tells Ichigo, "Hey, stop him from killing the Soul King." And of course, he fucking stabs the Soul King. While they were making their way there. And round 2 of Yukabak and Ichigo, and Yukabak says, I know everything you are going to do. I have predicted the future for you. And your Quincy Valley. You are done. You are beneath me. And of course, while that's going on, the new Soul Reaper cat, what's his name? Jiro. Yeah, we know where he's going. Aizen's prison.
Yep.
Because desperate times call for desperate measures.
That's gonna be nuts.
Yeah, even though we got one more part after this.
Really?
It's 4 parts, yeah. It's all confirmed. It's a 4 core thing.
It's fucking wild. By the way, I bought 5 new pops. One of them is Wolfwood. And I bought 4 bleach pops. I bought Kenpachi, who by the way is being healed by Urahara. And then what's it called? I got Uryu, and I got Byakuya, and I got who's the 4th person I got? I got Aizen.
Nice.
I got squad captain Aizen, not OP fucking crazy Aizen.
But animations still great. We're starting up hot with the Ichigo Yukabak fight. So I'm intrigued to see how part 3 is going to be.
Still started off hot.
I know. No, I like it. Again, it's a good arc, but the whole Marte saying is going to end shitty. Like, I'm kind of worried about that, so I'm hoping they can fix that or the anime translates it better.
Yeah, I also thought it was a little cop out to have Ono alive. It should have the whole thing should have been done.
Yeah.
Like, who are they going to transcend? Like, well, there's no reason for a Squad Zero anymore.
No,
right? When you think about it.
Yeah, I think when this is all over, they're going to re-rank everybody.
Yeah, because they just killed the Soul King.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I how did you feel about that? Because basically, Yukabak basically says, like, no matter what, I wouldn't have been able to kill the Soul King. I need somebody that has everything combined: Rancor, Human, Soul Reaper, and Hollow.
Yeah.
And the only person that fits all those categories is Ichigo.
Yep.
Oh, and Harbinger, the Soulbringer, whatever the fuck that other out, which is completely stupid.
And he called the Soul King father.
And we find out the Soul King is his dad.
Yeah.
Which I thought that was interesting. But then basically Ichigo fucking kills him. Because of his even though he has all those powers, it was his fucking Quincy powers that dominated. Not the Soul Reaper powers that he's honed, but the Quincy powers of his mother.
He just found out he just found out about it.
Yeah.
He just found out about in part 1, I think, or part 2.
Plot points.
Like, hey, you're a Quincy. Surprise. Yeah,
in hindsight, like those plot points are kind of
that's right. I hate the Ichigo assholes. That those annoy me.
They are pulling it straight out of his
that's what turned me off. Like, that annoyed me greatly.
His new powers are badass as fuck.
Yeah, they are, but I'm saying, like, of course he does. Like, why the fuck not?
You know what's funny is now that we see Yuhobak with like different eyes in his eyes, we can now say that whoever made Elusive Samurai took it from there, probably.
Problem. Yeah, more likely. So I'm okay with it. All right, 3 more. Let's go. Blue Box.
I love this. Thank you so much for recommending this to me.
Oh, you're welcome.
And Chris too. Chris was the second one that.
Yeah,
He was the first one originally, and then you
yeah.
recommended.
He told me, and I said, "Hey, you should definitely check it out."
And I checked it out, and I love this. This is fucking adorable.
Yep. It's a ROM with sports. Involves Taiki, who is in badminton, and Shinsatsu, basketball.
Yes, Taiki's mid, Chinatsu's badass.
Yeah, he's had a crush on her. They go that he goes to practice early. That way, he can watch her practice. Gave her a little confidence boost. And then all we find out like their mothers were friends in high school because they're on the same basketball team.
Yep.
And Shinsata was gonna move, but turns out nope. So her mother says, "Hey, she's gonna live with us. Surprise!"
Taiki's like, "Damn it, I can't jerk off no more."
Yep.
Or he could be like, "Well, I got fresh material." Wink, wink.
Or maybe I could date her.
Even better.
Yep. And he acts awkward around her because he's like, I don't want them to know we're living together. I don't want them saying anything.
That hurts Chinatsu's feelings.
Yep. Gives him the cold shoulder for out. While fucking Hina, the childhood friend of Taki.
By the way, I hate Twitter. It ruined the rejection. I saw the face.
I knew he was going to get rejected.
I saw the face.
It's never the childhood friend.
It broke my heart seeing the face. It looked just like Yui. It looked like Yui, and Yui to this day
almost same hair,
and almost the same hair too. Like to this day, Yui is the most like heartbreaking rejection that I've ever seen from. Snafu.
Definitely one of them
from Snafu Climax. It was so heartbreaking, and it looks very similar face from what I saw. Don't know when it happens, but it's inevitable. Thanks.
Probably near the end of the season.
Is it still going or is it done? Let's find out.
Still going, but I think this happened like chapter like 76.
Golly.
Yeah, but we will.
Oh no, this is a one. Oh no, this is just a one shot. They have the other one, which is the.
Yeah. Probably.
Oh, it's finished. It's finished.
Oh, the manga's done.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Because it says.
Oh no, it's releasing. No, it's releasing. Okay, never mind. No, it's releasing.
Yeah, but yeah. It happens in chapter 76, and it's like, holy shit. But animation's lovely.
It's one of the best animations out there.
Oh, yeah. No, for sure. Can't wait to see how this one goes. I like the OP. It's the same people that did Tokyo Revengers.
Nice.
So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm with it.
I love this. I can't wait for tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. No, I can't wait either.
I hate that it's a week behind.
Mm.
Yeah, I missed one, by the way.
Not that it's a week behind. I think they showed a free episode thing, like early advanced screening.
Yeah. By the way, I missed one. Now that I think about it, because I was going to say it's just like Guys Mixer, and I didn't talk about Guys Mixer as one of my solos.
Oh, go ahead,
real quick. Guys Mixer is about 3 college-age boys, and this is funny. This is one of my funniest ones that I've saw this entire like rap. It's about 3 college-age boys. They get invited to a mixer one day after school by one of the dude's classmates. They walk in and they see 3 other dudes. And they're like, what the fuck? Did we get set up? Like, what the fuck kind of bullshit is this? Come to find out, they're 3 girls, are all friends. They work at a drag bar. And so working at a drag bar, they dress in drag. And they're all hot as fuck. They're all icky men as fuck. And basically it's the story of them like actually like, getting with each other, getting to know each other, and getting over the awkwardness of like what it's like to fall with somebody that looks like a dude, even though they're a chick. And you see them very briefly in episode 1, I think, where they look like chicks, and they're all fine as fuck. They're all super gorgeous. And they're like, okay, they have that mental image, like, oh, these are what the girls look like on a normal time. But the girls actually enjoy dressing in drag. So the series is going to be them basically mostly in drag. And in particular, it focuses on one couple. It focuses on all the couples, but the main couple that they're focusing on is a chick named Suo and this dude named Fuji. I think his name is, his name is Tokiwa. Tokiwa.
Okay.
So yeah, so it focuses on them two. Suo is really like chill. She's the best of the group. Fuji is into fucking like a lot of dojin shit. Like she's definitely into a lot of like gay like yaoi stuff, and tries to do like stuff with like bondage and male like things. It's kind of funny. And then the third girl, Kohaku, she is really shy and like really bashful and stuff. So, and I love her the most. She to me, she's the prettiest of the group. But in any case, nonetheless, I thought it was absolutely hilarious. I haven't seen episode 2 yet. That's another show just like Blue Box, unfortunately, which is a week ahead because of Abima in Japan. They debuted the first 2 episodes that like week that it debuted, so that sucks. But in any case, love this show. I think it's a High Dive one. I think I watched it on a High Dive. So yeah, check that out. Funny.
But okay, Pain. Who's ready for Pain?
And gore.
I can
And some vomit.
it.
And some vomit. Yeah.
3-0.
Season 3.
Season 3, the first episode, hour and a half. It started off cozy. Everything's nice. Everything's normal. Everything's great. We see old friends, Krush. We see Roswell, Ram. Garfield has his own thing. Reinhard, Wilhelm.
Mm-hmm. It's good to see the gang back together.
Yeah, it's good. They're all having fun. Even Priscilla.
Yep.
And we got a new character, Liliana, who is a bard.
Yep.
Seems great.
And she's a tan girl. She's a tan girl. You know me and tan girls.
Yep. And Subaru is now the little girl user.
He is.
Beatrice is still the best.
Best girl.
Exactly.
Ram is still a bitch.
Oh, yeah, of course. Why not? Frederica.
Rem is still. Who's Rem?
What?
Who's Rem?
Who? I know. It's this one bitch with blue hair trying to be Ram. I don't like the slander.
How dare you?
But fucking but real quick for Garfield. Garfield found his mother in this village.
That's wild.
She had another family.
That's wild.
I'm like, shit.
That's wild.
Oh, so yeah, fuck him. But anywho, this is where the coziness ends.
Big time. First off, it starts off with a chance encounter between Subaru and Amelia and a funny white-haired character. Who's that white-haired character's name?
Regulus.
Cornelius.
Yes, and also during this they found out, hey, Greed's around. You know, the one that wiped away memories and existence. Lyle or lies.
Is she? Wait. Is she?
Lie.
No, you said greed.
Sorry, gluttony.
Oh,
the one that they used the memories is gluttony. I'm sorry.
Okay, I was like greed. I was like, whoa. I was like, there's gluttony. I didn't see no greed.
No, Cornelius is greed.
Is he?
Yeah, Regulus is greed.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he said that when he carried Amelia.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we got greed and our new one, Wrath. Sirius Romanaconti. She always was like, I love you. I'm sorry. Thank you. If you are looking at her, she's looking at you. Give her attention. Hear her speak. It's over. You're in her trance.
And if you're in her trance, what happens, Matt?
Whatever she feels or a certain other person feels, they all feel the same thing.
Including death.
Yep, like she had a kid tied with like this barbed chain, gold, dangling him around a Luzbel, and dropped him head first like an Owen Hart. And when his skull crushed, everyone else who was around there got their skull crushed.
Including Subaru.
Yep. And PTSD kicks in again.
I feel sick.
Yep. And They try again with Reinhardt, but since he decapitated her, everyone else got decapitated. Takes
including
Beatrice.
Subaru, who
Yep.
fought to the very end to not get caught in the trap a second time, and failed.
Yep. Takes Beatrice this time. Hey, let's try Shattuck. That way the smoke thing. It's out of range, like out of view.
He saves the kid, not before throwing up.
Yep. And
actually, no, his second death was the worst death of the
the hanging. The hanging. Oh my god.
Oh my god. First off, he ends up he saves the kid. The kid is fearful. He gets caught in the trap. He ends up vomiting with the kid. The kid already pissed himself. He missed that, thank God. But he vomits all over next to the kid. And then they fucking hang him. He's got vomit dripping out of his mouth. He's got fucking the chain, the collared spike chain in his throat. It cuts off because he tried to prevent it from decapitating him. So it cuts off all of his fingers. So he's now nubs for fingers. And he's trying, and then he ends up fucking getting hung to death.
Yep. But
that was fucking brutal.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the opening of episode 2. That was the opening of episode 2.
Yeah.
He's died 4 times in the last 2 episodes. Lord knows what happened in episode 3 because Matt and I have not seen episode 3 yet.
Yep. But try with Beatrice. That unfortunately failed.
Nope.
This time Emilia. She fights like, yes, let's go.
And she's badass. She's good.
Yeah, and this makes Emilia get involved makes Sirius's blood boil.
Yes.
The scent of the witch.
Yes.
But Emilia gets knocked out, and who has her? Cornelius. Like, oh yeah, this is my 75th wife.
79th.
79th.
79th wife.
So, bye.
End episode.
I'm like, oh my god.
Bro, just stab you. Just every episode.
Witches everywhere.
To be honest, honestly, Matt, I think this is probably the darkest anime that I continue to watch. Between this and Made in Abyss are the 2 darkest anime that I continuously watch and seek more. And I don't know why.
If it continues for this first half, I will probably say this might be one of them. But oh my god,
bro, what the fuck?
I know.
A while ago, I think you told me a while ago, it gets so much worse.
Yes,
this is it.
This was it.
Good God. It's based off the 7 sins, right?
Yeah.
So we defeated
Sloth was Betelgeuse.
Yeah, we defeated Sloth. Now we got Greed and
Wrath and Gluttony.
Who's Wrath? No, Wrath is who's Gluttony?
The one that ate Rem and the other person's memories.
Wasn't that the whale?
No. The skinny brown long hair.
I don't remember now.
Like the first episode of season 2.
It was such a long ago. Oh, lie. Here it is. I found it.
Yeah.
Oh, I found her. Oh yeah, she's ugly as shit. She looks like she has Down syndrome.
Oh my God, stop it.
That's fucking nuts.
Yeah. But
so she's gonna be in the season 2.
Yeah.
Oh, so there's a hope that what's her face? Rem and
if they do it, yes.
And
if
the
they
other
do
girl.
it like this. If it's covering arcs 4 and 5, then I think so. Because it's 16 episodes, 8 in December, and the rest in February.
That's an interesting gap.
I know.
Crush is the girl's name. I got her memories. 8.
Yeah, the other one, the green hair girl, whatever.
Yeah.
Soldier.
Crush, yeah.
Yep.
Crush.
Yeah, her existence is gone, just some of her memories.
That's so wild.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, this run took the whole blunt of it.
What are the other ones? So we have Sloth, Greed, Gluttony, Wrath.
And hold on.
That's 4.
We're gonna look at them right now. Who is what? Ekino was one. She was the former Greed. Oh no, these are the old ones that died. Current Pandora.
She makes an appearance, is she not?
In this one, I don't remember. I don't think so.
No, not in the last season, season 2. The
Yeah,
name
she did.
Pandora is
Yeah,
familiar.
she's the main antagonist.
Yeah.
Omega.
Would you eat Pandora's box?
No,
Would you? You're gonna open it.
I'm not gonna touch any of that.
You're not gonna touch Pandora's box.
I am not doing any of this. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, where are these archbishops? Yeah, not witches, archbishops.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Let's see.
Four of them. Those 4.
Yeah, Sirius with the Wrath. Capella is Lust.
Get to debut.
Yeah, I think she is in today's. I'm not sure.
In today's?
Yeah.
So they're just gonna fucking have to face them all.
Roy Alfred is gonna be another gluttony, or that former. Doesn't say. Pentelicus, Gun, Regulus.
Here.
Not another. Is it just gluttony? Pride is Stride.
Yet to debut.
Did he? Did he not debut yet?
I don't recall.
Or no, I think he died. He like flashbacks, I think. Yeah, I'm not sure.
By the way, we can move on, but before we do, you said you can fix Wrath.
I can fix Sirius.
How?
I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Whatever you do, don't get me involved because I don't.
Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
I don't want to die with you, buddy.
I'll tell you how it goes. If I live, there you go. It's your turn now. I'll point to you like All Might. Now it's your turn. Now our main events. We had to Dragon Ball Daima, Akira Toriyama's final anime project. This whole episode was just one big exposition.
It was.
With Goma and what's the other Kai's name? Is it Degasu? I don't know. Yeah, Degasu. They're watching everything that's been going on. They see Babidi. They're like watching the Boo arc. New animation. The new animation for it is gorgeous.
It is very nice.
They said now Goma is the new Demon King because they saw Deborah dies.
Yep, and then Boo dies.
He feels threatened by the Z Fighters. Figure that they'll one day go to his realm, the demon realm, to overthrow him.
Before we continue, pause. Boo isn't dead. Boo killed Deborah. Why isn't Boo the Demon King?
He's not an heir because what'd you call it? Goma is next in line for the actual demon realm. It's the next person in line, which was him. Yeah. But yeah, they saw Boo die. So like, oh well, how can we stop this? Like, well, even though they have no idea where this demon realm lives or even care.
No,
but he's the fact that he's like, this could happen one day, even though it probably never will.
I love the fact that they have their own Kai. That's kind of funny.
Yeah. It's like, we're gonna do this by getting our own where we take their Dragon Balls.
Because they have the Demon Realm has 3 Dragon Balls, but they're all guarded by these like deathly amazing fucking
and
mechs.
no one can touch them basically.
Which I don't get because you have the guy that made the mechs, even though he's old.
Yeah, Neva, the Namekian. He created them with the Dragon Balls.
He smells like shit because he's old.
Yeah, he's over 1,000 years old.
You can't ask him to just be like, okay, there you go.
Well, apparently he's senile. He has dementia.
But he doesn't have dementia enough to be able to fucking do his magic on the fucking Earth
Yes.
balls.
Yes. Exactly. So it's them. They take
Automatically out of 5. Automatically.
And what you call it? Fucking the other Kai, Dr. Arnisu, is stirring up shit to make to like, hey, you
not a Kai.
should fuck with him.
She's not a Kai. She's basically the Bobbity equivalent. I think.
No, she's related to Supreme Kai.
Oh yeah, that's right. She's a sister of
Yeah.
Kai. But she's not Kai. She's just related.
Yeah. But she's a doctor. She's a brilliant scientist. For those that don't know that ocean, but
mad scientist, and she's hot too.
Oh no, she definitely is.
I can fix her.
Probably can, because she's the one that's stirring all this shit.
I can fix her. Not serious. Fuck out of here, serious. Fuck that.
But the 3, they go to Earth. They go to Dende. Like, hey, where's the balls? Like, oh, they're separated. Hey, Neva, do your thing. Gets all the stone Dragon Balls together. And it's like, well, they're in stone. You can't do anything about that. Restores the power of the... You don't know the password. Actually, we watched your video. So, all right, Shenron, grant my wish. But I was like, we mean 3. They got 2. It's 2. That Shenron's 2. Paranga is 3 wishes. Like, what the fuck?
No. They get 3 wishes.
I thought it was always 2.
No, it was 3. They specifically said they get 3 wishes.
I say that's why I was confused. I've always thought original Shenron was 2, Paranga was 3. Because there's no reason why they get 2, because they can do multi-res. So just using a wish for res, or I guess someone they can do it for multiple.
Yeah. I mean, they mentioned in the anime 3. And new Shenron is more OP than OG Shenron.
Yeah, hold on. How many can he do?
Actually, no, I've got my shoes.
Okay, it is 3 now. Okay.
Yeah, it's 3. I got my shoes. Yeah,
I think Cell Saga was 2.
Yeah, Cell Saga was 2.
And then Boo was 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because they had OG Shenron.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think they changed that rule after, Boo going fucking crazy. Like, hey, let's make one wish again.
Why doesn't anybody ever just wish, like, I wish for you to have unlimited wishes?
I think that's against the rules.
You would think, but
because Shenron can do wish denial. He can deny certain wishes.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So that's predicting the future type of thing. Can't do any of that.
Mm-hmm.
But they get the balls, and of course, this all happens during Trunks' birthday. Thanks, Trunks. Trunks is a disappointment in life. Anything that happens, something goes wrong, like Z fighters turn into kids, or people die in a certain timeline.
Yep.
Every involvement Trunks is just, and then he died too.
Literally, he's dead. 2 timelines are destroyed, and now this current timeline, they've all been turned into children.
Yeah,
and Trunks and what's his name? Gotenks Goten rather are now babies. Yeah. They're just hot babies.
Yep. Well, everyone's like 8 or 10 years old.
They said 10 years old. Yeah.
Yep. 10 years old. This is apparently canon after Buu Saga, before Battle of Gods.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Let me ask you that. You mentioned that. They said at the beginning, and I had this curious question. I waited for the show. It says original story by Akira Toriyama. So is this an original? It can't be, because you're saying it's canon, or canon because it's not written, but Toriyama's making this canon before he passed.
Yes, but it's still the Dragon Ball source. It's still the Dragon Ball story.
So I mean, the My Hero story is the My Hero story, and that's not canon.
Well, those are movies. This is like an actual show. This is something like this is what happened in between before Goku got a job and became a god, and Frieza turned black. And
so then why isn't fucking Silver Gohan and fucking Orange Piccolo canon?
They are.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it wasn't.
No, it is.
Oh.
Yeah, it's in the manga.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Exactly. No, that's legit.
I had put in my review a while back.
Yeah, no, this came out while that arc was going on in the manga.
Mm.
Yeah. But we already know what happens.
Give me more Orange Piccolo. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, get Piccolo involved. As apparently Toriyama's favorite character, fucking Bruce, they're just jobbing. Like, give him wins.
By the way, this is the first time in a while that I heard who's the Mr. Popo. This is the first time I've heard Mr. Popo in Japanese in a very long time. I forget how racist and how like they gave the MC like the Seiyu just sounds so stupid. Mr. Popo sounds like he's slow as fuck. And I was like, really? They really had to make the racist character sound like he's fucking slow as shit too?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Fucking Mr. Popo.
Yeah, poor Popo, but he'll still wreck you.
Then they got his ass kicked.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Is he like the most feckless leader?
Who Dende?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's pretty feckless.
He's fucking useless. How is he not bored?
He gotta be. By the way, just for your information, Hangman just interfered in the Jay White and Christian Cage match and just fucking buckshot Larry to Jay White and Christian Cage won.
Good. Good on Christian.
Yeah.
I was like, I knew someone was gonna win unclean.
Gotta be.
It had to. No, you couldn't. The thing because Christian has the number one contendership whenever, and you can't have Jay White lose when he just came back. You can't have him lose clean, but at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the only match I wanted to see in that card. I was like, I like those two. So.
Well, I can recap you really quick because I've been talking to JP on the side, of course. Shelton Benjamin had a good match with Leo Rush. He went over. They're teasing Danny Garcia and Private Party winning the belts off of the Elite.
Apparently, wasn't the Bucks apparently going babyface?
I couldn't hear anything because it was on mute the whole time. And Moxley and Co. kicked the entire shit out of like 10 jobbers continuously.
Oh, Dark Order?
Dark Order. Yep. Dark Order.
Conglomeration.
Top Flight and the Conglomeration. The
Good.
four of them, including Marina Shafir, beat the absolute dog shit.
I guess they didn't know her.
Like 10 people.
They didn't know her.
Anyway.
But no, this was a half hour. It was more of a recap. Even though
I didn't realize it was half hour too. When
it was like 32 minutes.
Yeah, I was like, wow, I didn't that flew by.
Yeah. But no, I'm looking forward to more. Looking for the more of that nonsense that we're gonna get. And I like how they actually explained, why are Kibito and Supreme Kai no longer fused in this? Like, we used booze. We have booze swallow us and spit us back out. And it's like that's
his digestive tract allows you to unfuse, which is how you guys unfuse.
Even though we find out later on Super, it's non-Kais is 1 hour. But they didn't know that. But the other Kais did. I'm like, yeah, okay, sure.
Whatever.
Whatever makes you happy. Whatever separates you.
Can we get more Ultra Instinct? Will we get Ultra Instinct Goku Daima?
No.
You don't think he can achieve that? He achieved Super Saiyan like 2, I think.
No, he is Super Saiyan 3 in this. Because again, it's after Busaka, so that's his max, Super Saiyan 3.
When does Broly happen?
Like the Canon Broly?
Yeah,
after Tournament Power.
Really? They showed it beforehand. Did they not?
No, that movie was after Tournament Power, and the storyline takes place after Tournament Power.
Oh. But wait, they weren't Ultra Instinct and Broly, but they were blue and green or blue and red during Broly.
Yeah, this is when he still couldn't fully control the Ultra Instinct. He doesn't know how that triggered.
Yeah. Okay, you know what? I think I got confused because I just remembered. I'm thinking of like the Beerus movie. And that happens after Daima, I would assume. So that's why they can't go blue and
Yeah, no. It's just right now it's Super Saiyan 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
Yeah. But but they'll probably only do Super Saiyan. I don't see them doing Super Saiyan 3 Kid Goku again.
Will
Because
they?
Super Saiyan 3 is the most useless form. It takes up way too much energy to keep it.
Will they fuse?
I'm gonna say no.
You know what I want to see, and I hope we see it. Kaioken.
Oh, the Kaioken? Oh, that would be nice. I think we'll get that.
Kaioken is one of my favorite forms of Dragon Ball.
I think we will definitely get that. It against one of the guards.
Why don't they ever do like, you know what I would love to see? Ultra Instinct Kaioken. You know how fucking ridiculous that would be?
Yeah, we're not there yet.
That happens.
Not yet.
No, but that happens in the manga that I don't know until just now.
No, I'm saying no.
Oh, it hasn't happened. Okay.
No. He does control Ultra Instinct better, but he hasn't gotten to the point where he uses Kaioken with it. Like honestly, because that's like.
But he's never used Kaioken outside of like Super Saiyan 1, right?
He did with Super Saiyan Blue.
Did he do it with Super Saiyan 1?
With when he fought Hit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, that was the only time.
Kaioken Blue. Oh.
Yeah, and that was a times 10 with the Kaioken.
That's so badass. I love Kaioken. Kaioken is one of my favorite forms of Dragon
Ball. Can't wait for Vegeta's form to be animated. If they get there.
Oh, he's got a new form?
He has Ultra Ego.
Oh, that's right. I did hear that.
And then we have Black Frieza, which can't wait.
Nigga Frieza.
Oh my gosh. He's like, instead of my lore, you must address me as mine.
Yo, that's
he would do this.
Isn't that ironic that Toriyama took one of the most racist characters, the monkeys, and made him fucking
no, Frieza got the Hennessy. He good. he ready. He OP. Yeah, and Black Frieza's stronger than Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego.
Bro, the only thing that would make it better if he had a power that basically like he did like fucking like special beam cannon, except it's like fucking gat. Yeah, fucking.
I'm waiting for someone to use the gat as actually like this. Go up and shoot him. I know bullets will work, but you know what? It's super. It's been grazing them. Like it could work. It's got a strong gun.
Well, they killed that ages ago. Back in like what in Dragon Ball they killed that shit.
Yes, but I still have the hope because hell, they had a special bullet for Goku Black that could have killed him, but they were just a few centimeters short and it made Black go, what the fuck? I could have died.
That's true.
Just get a special bullet, and it could work. Just give it time.
I don't know why Capsule Corp doesn't think of that. Special bullets.
Batman did that, got everyone's weaknesses just in case something turned. Yep. I'm surprised Bumble didn't do that.
Yeah.
Somebody.
Too busy getting fucked up.
Mr. Satan. Let's give it to Mr. Satan.
Mr. Satan could use it. You're right.
No.
By the way, are we gonna get? You gotta think we're gonna get Pam, and
Pam's not in Daima.
Pam's not. Oh, because she's not born yet.
Yeah.
Oh, but Pam and Gohan are an item.
Videl and Gohan.
Yeah. What's her face?
Oh yeah, they're together.
Yeah, they're together. But they. Did Gohan does get turned into a child because he was part. They wished that it was part of the Buu saga, but he wasn't with them at the time because he was studying for the.
Technically Videl would too because they were there when she was there when Super Buu fucking massacred all of them.
But she didn't literally, I don't think, attack Buu much at all. It makes sense if she does get turned into a kid.
I think this is more whoever was involved because I think Chi-Chi did. 18 is. There's a few. I don't know if they're gonna show Gohan.
Does Krillin lose his hair again?
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. Poor Krillin. You know what? No, I would love to be Krillin. Fuck it. He's got the best wife.
He's got the best girl.
Yeah, exactly. So you know what? Fuck it. I don't care if
Bulma's pretty good. Bulma's pretty good, but she's a bitch because she fucked over Yamcha.
No, get a woman like 18. Holy shit.
He fixed her. He's the biggest. He's the biggest example of I can fix her. He literally wished and fixed her.
Yeah, couldn't turn her human, but got rid of the bomb. Oh man, Oh, where's 17? He wasn't involved with Boo.
It's true. That's
So
true.
he can rap because 17 is fucking strong as hell apparently.
He is OP as fuck, as we
Yeah,
learned.
that's what you get for being a forest ranger. That's what he'll do. That was his whole training because all of a sudden in Super he's equal to Blue. Even though he couldn't beat Piccolo in Cell Saga.
Can't beat Piccolo, bro.
They need that rematch.
Piccolo's the shit, bro.
Oh, hell, I still wish Hercule or Mr. Sane wasn't a tournament of power. I like that way he can say he won that as well.
No.
No,
You know what?
that would have been.
You know what I'd love to see, which we will never will? More Ginyu Force.
I love Ginyu Force, but
Ginyu
I know
Force
we will never get. They are the best. I don't care.
If I can find, because I can't find all of the Ginyu Force pops. If I can get a whole set of Ginyu Force pops, that would be fucking cool.
Yeah, like they're underrated, except for Goldo. Fuck Goldo.
No, yeah, he's stupid.
Everyone else though, yes, love him.
Jason Birder are my favorites.
Yeah, Jason Birder, the Riku's a badass, and this Ginyu's is fun.
Jace, get him, Berta.
Yes,
I love it.
Ginyu had a little bit in Super.
The dub they gave them Australian accents. That was fucking awesome.
Jace,
Jace, Berta.
Yeah. I love it. But closing thoughts before we give our top 5 impressions.
We wasted 10 more minutes than we need to just on great conversation.
Exactly. But it's Dragon Ball.
It's Dragon Ball, yeah. So it's fucking great.
But no.
Closing thoughts. No. Yeah. No. It's good opening so far. I don't have much. Like I said, when it's all said and done, I didn't realize the amount of double cores we're getting. That eliminates so much.
I know a lot of these were double cores. Holy shit.
Yeah, like I said, I'm really not gonna have much. Thank you for putting me on Orb. I will watch Orb at some point and try and catch up.
Yes.
So that'll be that's one pickup already along with Blue Box. So thanks for that. No, but I mean, to me so far, I think I'm pretty confident in like what my 5 are, and everything else is just
what are your 5?
Step below. In no order: ReZero, Bleach, Blue Box, Guys Mixer, and because I haven't seen Orb yet, I'm gonna say Trillion Game.
Okay. Dandadan, ReZero, Blue Box, Orb, and I'm gonna do this for potentials. I'm gonna go with Rema.
Not giving it the Bleach.
It's in there. They're both in there.
Okay, you got a 5 and a 5A. Okay.
Yeah.
Like
we've seen Bleach. We know what Bleach is about.
Yeah.
With Ranma added to the original, so I'm entertained with what they're gonna do.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm gonna add a 5A, I'll put Guys Mixer in there, and I've only seen one episode, so.
But with that, the cafe is closed. You can follow me on Twitter at DamienPhoenix12. Follow him at AnimeDynasty24. Showstopper24. My Instagram, House Up and Cosplay. Follow Otalku Cafe on Twitter at Otalku Cafe Anime. Instagram, Otalku Cafe, along with the Facebook page. We have Linktree because wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts, just type it in the Google search bar. We're like the first page or so. We're on various sites. If you want a video replay, go to YouTube, type in Otalku Cafe. We'll be on WTF Network and Dershi Radio's YouTube channels, along with the Twitch, the Amy Datsky Twitch, and the WTF Network Twitch. We want to thank Chairshot, Dershi Radio, and WTF Network for letting us air on their platforms. Follow them at Chairshot Media, at W2M.net, and at Dershi Radio. We want to thank Sean, who is our editor. We don't know what type of show is going to happen next week because I will not be here, but I'll be here in 2 weeks. Until then, oyasumi and good night.
Sayonara, minasan. Goodbye, Sekai.
goes to sleep, I find myself in a heap because it hurts so much to be away from you. It makes my day when I get a text from you. But still I say goodbye again. Let's hope this isn't the last time that I see your face. But hey, it's fine. I know everybody needs a little space. There's no one to blame. Goodbye again. Let's hope this isn't the last time that I hear your voice. But it's your choice. I can't keep you here forever. Just promise me that you'll come back.